What, man, we lost an hour.
That was
We lost an hour.
Daylight savings.
That was weeks ago.
We lost an hour just getting high and listening to Sepultura.
Okay, and then on the YouTube, it should show you that you're
Yeah.
streaming and everything.
It does.
It's going okay.
Does, man.
All right.
Yep. I used to run this setup too for
All right.
RoboTuner. The only difference is that I had one of those stream decks where I could just press a button and switch back and forth from the
You
cameras.
can always bring that over.
Yeah, it's not hasn't gotten any use in 2 years. Over 2 years.
Let's see here. Oh, is Roxy in here?
Yeah, she was in here.
Oh.
Just giving her pets.
Hell yeah, Roxy.
That's a good girl. She gives me kisses every time I come over. Roxy.
All right. This is weird, but I'm going to roll with it.
Here we go.
No.
Are your palms going to start getting sweaty?
No, I can focus on the show more.
Now I can call you out on your bullshit, Matt.
Are we just going to have Sepultura streaming in the background the whole
No,
night?
I'm cutting it now.
Okay, gonna pour some nog before we start.
Yeah, let's have some nog.
You're crazy, man.
Whoa.
I got to drive home.
I don't need that.
Not
Who's
that
for?
much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, okay.
You can drink that much.
Here, I'll pour some into mine.
I got to drive home, guys. So
It's non-alcoholic, dude.
Oh.
I know you're sober
Bought
now.
it for you.
So I just brought the regular stuff.
Well, there's stuff.
There we go.
You could. There's additives over here if you'd like.
I may add some.
And whatever you decide, pass some to me.
He's not going to add any to mine. Matt, you drink this. You drink this now. Like the Metalocalypse when they want him to go to the porn convention.
You're lame. Drink this now.
They start slapping him in the interrogation room.
You want some? There you go.
Yes, please. Just a tiny bit.
Oh my gosh. It's like banana pudding.
I need to.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
All right. Chat is unable to connect.
Son of a bitch. Turn Sepultura back on.
The stream is still going, though. All right. Let's start this baby up.
Oh, I want my shirt to be a. I'd like to present my shirt on the show, if you will.
Well, whenever you decide you want to do that.
I'm gonna put it in Shoot the Shit.
Okay. Yeah, next week I'll fix all the chord chaos. Oh, this is crazy.
Dustin, you bring it up though. Like, there's something you want to do, like that, like the ticket used to do the. Wasn't me. Like, you feeling what I'm dealing?
Sure. Sure.
And do not bring up the pic. The pic gets deleted now before we start the show. Let me see everyone's cell phones.
I'm not bringing up anything because I don't want anything brought up.
And I don't have the said pic that you mentioned.
I'm
out of this.
What are we talking about now?
All right, let's fire this thing up.
Hey, I'm doped up on
allergy meds,
and yeah, it's a new decongestant. It's Zyrtec D. I've never had it, and I got some Zyrtec D this morning, and it's kind of rocked my world. So,
damn,
if I say
you're
anything,
gonna phase off.
Get quick on the dump button.
We don't. This is an Andrew show. We don't have dump buttons.
Cough buttons.
We don't have all that. All right, let's do this.
Ready?
You better keep this recording because it's probably the only fucking time you're going to hear it. But come on, Liverpool. Let's go.
Which podcast are you listening to?
Yes.
Oh,
my
great
God.
Jerry
Yes, Jonestown Massacre.
Which accounts are you subscribing to?
Jerry Jones Massacre.
I'm interested, like genuinely. Let me know which one specifically.
This episode of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre is brought to you by
Geist Note
and
Victor Wrench
and Plastic Object.
The Jerry Jonestown Massacre contains graphic material including offensive language, partial nudity, and completely ridiculous thoughts and opinions that shouldn't be expressed or shared by anyone. Listener discretion is advised. And may God have mercy on your soul. Now, everyone relax your anus, because coming at you from the Temple of I, it's the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
Señores y señoras, tenemos más influencia sobre sus hijos que ustedes, pero los amamos. Creada y difundida desde Fort Worth, la masacre de Jerry Jonestown.
Fine or whatever. Because these are friends of ours. We know these dudes.
We do. This record's great.
I hope I can vote for this song in the Fort Worth Weekly Music.
They're not in it.
What? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And we didn't make it to the second round. The Spectacle didn't.
That's why you listen to us for local music advice. Need a Fort Worth show, man.
Show 603. It is in 26-24 Thanksgiving week.
Dustin's nervous.
I'm not nervous.
I think you are.
I have things I can do with my hands now. I can sit over here.
You don't have any sweaty
drink.
palms?
I don't have to worry
about. You are
about.
drinking.
I am drinking.
Your alcohol intake is increased. It always does this time of year, sir.
Our new video producer brought in some eggnog for us tonight.
Yes,
and we're cruising with it.
Executive Director of Video.
EOV. Oh, EDV.
I'll just take TD.
TD.
Technical Director.
Can we just take...
That's the one that does the switching.
If you're the
live events.
That's true.
Okay,
if you're the Executive Director of Video, can we take the video off and just call you ED? No? Yeah.
They got a pill for that. You could take a...
I way opened myself up for that. Yeah, have fun with that one, too.
Just asking.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to see.
That's okay.
How crazy this gets.
Hey, it's all right, man.
It's all
we
right.
know it's your first flight.
I went to school for this shit just like you did, though.
Yeah. Look,
we
did this a lot of good, didn't it?
It's weird. We're in a room of people that went to school for this shit.
And have made zero monies from it.
None of it. Well, I mean, he's got a...
Well, our bands used to get paid every once.
He's got a YouTube channel. He's making money off that.
How much Skrill are you making on your YouTube
And it's TikTok.
channel?
Actually, from TikTok, I make money, but not from YouTube. And it's not much. I wouldn't be able to even buy a small drink from McDonald's from my monthly residuals.
Is Dustin and I going to get a springboard from you?
Springboard?
Yes.
Is that a... I don't get that reference.
Don't you get tech terms, bro?
Tech times? What?
Tech terms.
Tech terms?
Some
bro.
tech terms. No?
I think I just made it up anyway, honestly. But
you're on Zurich D
basically,
or whatever.
Do you think we're going to get our
D.
numbers pumped a little bit from you joining us as the ETD?
Oh.
Is that where we're going?
Executive Technical Director.
Erectile dysfunctional
ED
videographer.
DT RTD,
Time will tell. Time will tell.
TRT.
We're going to get some of those millions.
Yeah.
Some of those TikTok millions. You got to use TikTok.
How's it flying right now?
Oh, as far as mine?
Running smooth over there?
Yeah.
We got any technical difficulties? Everything running good?
None at all.
How's the chat room saying? What are they saying about
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Because you're over here.
The chat room's being weird tonight. I think YouTube's having issues. But yeah, I hopped in one of Skip's live streams the other day, and man, it was banging.
Yeah, I
People all over the country just hanging out to see
Skip.
a guy with a hand in his puppet's ass.
And I don't know what the fuck happened either, because
the price of fame, man.
No, I mean, as far as like how I got so many people that just in the first 10, 15 minutes, there's like a surge of them. I've had as many as like 70. And usually after like the first 30 minutes, it trickles down to like 20 or so. But it's a really hard balancing act if you don't have a mod, because Skip tries to read every single message that's directed at him.
It was flying through there. Like
I
even
know,
when I was
I
typing
know.
stuff in there, it was like just scrolling through there and disappearing. I was like, good God, there's so many people in here. He's not going to see anything. And then
Has Skip
I
had to
just gave
sign
up.
any autographs yet?
No, not yet.
Has he signed any like
Boobs?
record deals or Been invited to any P. Diddy parties?
He gets P. Diddy questions all the time. Hey, how's P. Diddy doing? You getting invited? I saw you at his party. I'm like,
you got to dress him up in white. One of the shows. Just play the card.
Tell everybody you're about to step out
like
to a white party.
Like a white like suit and tie.
Yeah, there you go, man.
That's the P. Diddy used to have the white parties.
Yeah, then you'll get all kinds of traffic because of all the conspiracy theories that are going around.
God, I don't want to play into that shit.
I got a big conspiracy theory in the middle of the show here about this, guys. Big conspiracy theory.
About P. Diddy?
Yeah, something came out. Came out that's like, whoa. It came out just a few days ago, like
next
4
level.
days ago.
Next level.
Whoa.
Damn.
I mean, we can do it now, but I'd rather STS.
Is it a full segment worth, or is it just
it's a full segment worth.
All right, now we'll package it then.
So let's shoot the shit. First off, happy Tuesday, guys. Thanks for allowing me to be the ETD.
All right, mic off.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday,
see
Thomas.
you guys next week. I'll join in the chat.
All right. We'll see you later.
I'll see you guys next week.
Have a fun drive home. 4 blocks.
It's a short interview.
So I had a crazy weekend of photo shoots all weekend because it's that time of year where everybody wants to hurry up and get their pictures taken so they can get prints made and hand them out at Christmas. So that's fun. Plus, the weather's been terrible, and finally we had a good weekend of weather. The weather's been beautiful.
The past 2 weekends.
Yeah, really chilly.
Fantastic, yeah.
That's what I keep saying is, man, I need to go out to the land.
Yeah.
To live off the land some.
Make a sacrifice?
The DeQueen land?
Yeah, and I have not been since it's been a minute. Because last year we did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, probably. The spring reunion.
Because that was like 2 weeks after the eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another eclipse coming up, right? Pretty soon? No?
Not here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Where
they don't
Mars?
do that yearly. It's not a yearly
It's not like
thing.
a sale they put on, the Black Friday sale or
The
eclipse
sale.
days. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't happen every year.
Yeah, so I took I'm going to be a little floaty. Is that what Donald Trump said on Joe Rogan's interview? He's like I kind of float around or something like that. That's what you're going to get from me because I've taken some new medicine today. Did you already mention that?
I thought you did at the beginning of the live stream, but I don't think you did on the show.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, this could be some I see them fighter planes.
You just stare off into space and start reciting U2 lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
slapping them down, 100.
Matt Thomas, we'd like to welcome you aboard, and I guess our chat room doesn't have much to say about it.
Well, I think I actually think
something's
YouTube's
jacked up.
because it
Probably
keeps
is.
showing this weird thing, and I've never seen it do this before, ever.
No chat messages in the studio.
They might have got shut
So it's
down.
weird.
They
So
might have
we'll
said
see.
no more communication.
I don't know. The Cowboys won.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Their first.
That was you want to talk about that right now? I thought you were going to talk
First
about
win
your
in 8
wild
weeks.
photographs that you took.
No, that's all I was
your
saying.
spreads
Is
and
that it's
stuff.
that time of year where everybody
Your photo
wants,
spreads.
They want something done now.
For their Christmas cards, and you
I
got a bunch of realtors calling you.
I got to be like, no, but do you need
Did
to
you
put
know?
your Christmas card out?
Well, did you know that I'm a realtor?
Yeah, and I've
I actually sell homes for
I've
people.
done Christmas cards for realtor companies before.
Yes.
Yeah, we
And
did
I
photo shoots
actually
for their
sell real
Christmas cards.
estate.
Yeah,
I
Why
do a
didn't
lot
you
of
call
selling
me up
of
and be like, hey, I
You
need
know
to
what?
send out my cards.
Actually, we had to do a little bit for the team, like some social media experimentation. Not like you and I would do, but a little bit of experimenting. With some drone footage and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the guy that did it, man, I was like, dude, Dustin, we would already be fucking back inside. And they had mimosas and stuff. And I was like, but people would already, and it was starting to rain too. It wasn't my best day, you know. And
Could have come out and knocked this stuff
it was
out.
remember when I told you
Cool.
I took one of his father-in-law's edibles a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, dude, that's not right.
Yeah. It was one of those days?
It was the day after
Dude,
that.
that's not right.
Yeah. It's like the whole day after I take those edibles, man, you know what happens to me?
What?
I turn into Russ Cole.
Oh, you do?
Like time's a flat circle, Dustin.
Oh, shit. Hey, Thomas, can you
Oh.
see if you can reload that chat? Because I'm getting messages that people are chatting. We're just not seeing
Yeah,
it.
let me
so
see.
maybe we can. I don't know if there's a way to X out of it and then bring it back up or whatever. But anyway. Yeah. So the Cowboys won. We
That
talked
was
about
so
that.
wild.
It was the weirdest game ever.
I was so bored
I didn't
first
think they'd
half.
win. Yeah, I passed out. I went to sleep, and then I woke up to chaos,
Yeah,
and then they won.
it's kind of
And it's
how
like,
it went
what
with
the
me.
hell?
I was on the I'd been up all night watching the F1 race, so I was all tired and
Was
stuff.
that Tom Brady? Tom Brady was yelling. Was that who?
I don't think it was Brady.
No,
in
it
that
was
game.
what's his name?
The cross-dresser's son.
No.
Oh, bless you.
The
Dunker.
first, the old cowboy guy. That's the announcer.
Joe Buck.
No, Joe Buck didn't play for the Cowboys.
Oh, Moose.
Yeah,
Moose
Well,
Johnson. It
Daryl
might have been
Johnson,
him.
I think it was.
Yeah.
But they were all yelling and screaming and woke me up, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Dude, they
Oh my
over
God,
scream
it's
now in
chaos.
football, man. It's
Everybody
like,
does.
dude, especially college football.
Like it's Mexican
like,
soccer.
I'm kind of out on football until they fix
Brazilian
this
soccer.
stupid
Football.
bless you, my child.
Thank you.
I'm kind of out until they take this stupid fucking kickoff rule out of the game.
That ain't
man.
going away.
It needs to go away. That's why I'm digging a lot of these college games.
Why? Look what we had this weekend,
Dude, college game.
Turbin just flew right through there.
There's true. Yeah, that was definitely a product of. That's what they're looking for.
Mhm.
Is throw that more of a arena style in
You
there.
just toss it around, toss that
Yeah.
old pigskin around. Be what up?
But you want to hear some people do some over screaming? You watch college football. It's insane, especially when they go to the
college is
playoff.
dumb.
When they do the tie when they're
Oh,
tie
remember
breaking.
When Bob and Dan used to do that bit?
Yeah, the calls of the week.
Yeah.
The Homer calls.
Homer call of the week.
Yeah, that was funny, dude. Especially
Sorry, that was lowbrow humor.
shit. Now I lost my train of thought. Thomas.
Sorry.
Damn it.
I lost my training of thought.
Oh, so we're talking about the morning show.
Oh, you can't say that.
About dang it, I'm not gonna get it back, man. I'm not gonna. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Anyway, it was a crazy game. Redskins,
It was a very crazy game.
Redskins and the Cowboys game always kind of do. There's something about those games that are always the greatest. It's like no matter how bad the teams are, we always know when we play the Redskins, there's a 50% chance that we're gonna lose. Wait, that's probably all football games, isn't it?
Probably so. Yeah.
I'm not good at Vegas odds, obviously.
I'm not either. Oh, there's Dante. Okay, so I got the chat open over here. Something's wrong with our chat over there. I can look at it.
See what happens when
Hi,
we try
Dante.
to
Hi,
let the
Susie. I
guys
can see
from
you guys now.
the football chat into our room. All hell breaks loose.
We let them in there, but, whatever.
Thanks for the eggnog, Thomas.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
the
welcome.
eggnog's good. Eggnog is real good.
What the hell?
It's like drinking banana pudding. That's what I compare it to.
It is. But then they make that moonshine banana pudding that's excellent.
Mmm.
It's so good.
What happens if you pour that into your eggnog? Is it just like a brain explosion of banana taste?
It really is. It's a whole igniting in your mouth thing. It's great. It's great.
It's like something igniting in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like drugs.
Eggnog's the perfect drug. The perfect drug.
Come on, Liverpool, let's go.
Oh, who did that? Oh, was that the guys?
Come on, Liverpool, let's go.
God, so rude.
So
Disrespectful.
rude. Look at that. Listen to that. He's
I
already
like-
turned his back on everybody.
Come on, Liverpool, let's go.
Man, how's a Man U fan just run with
being like
that,
that.
dude? What a jerk.
What a terrible, 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 terrible person.
Yeah, but he's on to something for kicking me in the nuts because City is in a way right now.
Hey, what's with your shirt?
Oh, yeah. This whole thing?
Yeah, that
This
old green
thing?
shirt. What's
this thing?
with this?
Oh, this thing?
There's nothing
hang on,
on it.
Hang on, man.
There's nothing on it. What's with your shirt?
Let me take it off real quick so you can check it out.
Yeah, let's
Take
see
it
it.
off.
Let's see it.
This whole thing?
You better.
What does
shake
it
up,
say
baby,
here?
for me.
Is the camera picking all that up? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
scroll, dip down, squat down. Squat down on your knees. Go down.
On my knees.
The camera can't see it.
Yeah.
There you go. It says naughty, nice, and then on a
On a
government
government
watch
watch
list. The hell did you get that? Please wear that through TSA on the way to California. We go to NAM.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't have to wear this to get pulled over when we go through the airport security. You've witnessed it. You and I are the worst. Yours is because of all the crazy shit you take, and me is just the watch list.
The hell's happening?
I've said it. What do you got? What's
Oh,
happening?
nothing. I can control.
It's no. You can bet that if you and I go to the airport, both of us at one point, either there or here, are going to get taken aside and frisked and probed.
Yeah, I need to get my my actual hard card for the concealed handgun license. So that way, when I go to California, I can present that like Dave did, and the TSA lady freak
Flags them
out.
through.
She freaked out. What is this?
Did she do a system shutdown?
It's a form of identification. We can't accept this. This means you have a gun. No, it doesn't. It's a government document that is more powerful than a driver's license. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do with this. You can't get on a plane with this. It means you have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. I just have a license.
Were you there when this happened?
Yes, I was standing there watching the whole thing, and she had to call over her
Were
supervisor.
they fucking with you too at the same time?
No, I'm sitting there laughing because I made Dave go before me because he said he was going to do this. He's like, "This is the idea I'm going to show him."
You should have rolled video.
I should have.
Then they would have been all on you.
TSA
Then
gets pissed off about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
we are handing out
Crazy.
spankings tonight. Spankings. So yeah, it was silly fun time out there, and yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, you got to wear that shirt
To
when we go to
NAM, I
California.
still haven't even registered for it, man. I need to do it.
You're registered. You just haven't.
I haven't
punched
accepted
in your
my
stuff.
card yet.
Are you not going to go?
No, I'm gonna try. I got to make some money.
Well, it's about time to get a ticket before it gets too expensive too.
Yeah, true.
Maybe there'll be some Black
Dude,
Friday.
they're talking crazy about
tickets.
this traveling weekend. They think there's going to be a shit ton of people traveling, like break a record.
They say that every year.
They do say that every year, but this time they mean it.
Well, gas is down, so millions of Americans are traveling, according to Fox 4 News this morning.
Fox 4.
News.
Guess what?
Sean Rugg.
So I got another non-paying gig that I have to get up early for, and I'm back in on the morning show on Fox.
Oh, you are? You're watching Lauren?
Principal.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were.
She's doing so good.
You watching Hannah? You sticking around for the 10 with Hannah?
I haven't, but
I didn't know her
I try
partner
to
was
start
gay
working
until
by
this
then.
week.
Well,
I had no idea. And then he started talking about his husband. And I was like, oh, now
Yeah.
everything makes sense after I've been watching this show for 2 months.
another brain explosion.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I was like Jason Lee in that one movie.
You're gonna have to
With
do like
finger
those
cuffs.
girls on the View, the ladies on the View, and do
Oh.
I have to make reference to something I said on the last show about the relationship of Hannah Batwa and her work relationship.
Yes. What was the?
Who's that on the View that keeps having to do that?
I thought it was. I don't know. You watch The View more than I do.
I've never seen it in my life except when we play it in here.
Joy
And,
Behar.
and what's it called? No Agenda Show. When they play it, that's when I check it out.
People that watch The View need to. I don't know.
I bet you they have mimosa days.
Shit.
I bet you they smell like mustard.
Smell like mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was. What are we talking about now, man? Now that we've talked about NAM,
Well, it's Thanksgiving.
we've
This is
scolded
Thanksgiving
me for
week.
not.
Do we want to look back and talk about all that we're thankful for?
Well,
I'm thankful we're not nuked yet.
it's kind of
Yep.
a good thankfulness.
Yeah.
I would be like, you're right.
Yeah. With the ICBM that was launched too.
Well, so I'm. It's getting close because I'm fastly can't just walk out of my showers with my dick out at my house because
People are standing around.
people are coming and going and leaving the door open and
Do you just do that with your daughters there too?
no, that's what I'm saying. There's more people there now.
Oh.
Like this is the first holidays where it's the whole crew is over and then the crew from out of
Cousin
town
Eddie?
come.
Does
Yep,
he show up
I've already watched that twice.
already?
Yeah,
I haven't
Man,
even started it yet. I need to watch.
my poor wife's already gone to the place of
Melee.
just sitting on the couch and watching the Yule log for about
Hours?
30 minutes to an hour, and I'm like,
That's-
okay, I'm gonna leave, honey. Bye.
That is great meditation time. I'm telling you, it's fantastic.
Yeah, so you're right. It's Thanksgiving time.
Thanksgiving
This
time.
is our Thanksgiving show.
And you know what? Everybody's pissed off this week. Everybody's angry,
worried.
worried. People don't want to be at work. They're stuck at work, so they're angry about that.
Or people are off work and doing a bunch of work around their house like me, getting ready for the holidays.
Are you angry? Are you mad?
No, just exhausted.
Are you stressed?
Not anymore because my bathroom remodel's finally fucking done.
But you didn't take pictures of it.
So you can take a shit at your house now?
Shitter's full.
There's a period of time about 2 years ago, almost 3, where I actually did have to shit in a bucket for a couple days because my entire
'Cause you're in
drain
Big
line
Ben?
was being replaced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those days, when you have to have an entire drain line, the whole sewer line out to the main, those days suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting conversation.
You've never had to have that done? You've
Let's
shit in a
Let's
bucket.
hope I don't. But yeah, no, I've shit anyway. I've shat everywhere.
My favorite time to shit in a bucket is in Big Bend. In the morning, in the gorgeous landscape, when you're just
Yeah.
out there in the open. And you're just looking around, and you're like, wow, look at all the nature's beauty as you're just laying waste.
Defecating it.
Do you have one of those
Defecating.
composting toilets? Portable toilets?
It's a portable toilet. It's not composting. But it goes into these biodegradable breakup bags,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can take them and then sling them out into the middle of nowhere, and they'll break down.
And then if we run out, we
the
just use
next time it
styrofoam
rains.
cups that are laying around the campsite and just fill them up.
Yeah,
Oh, like the ones I brought.
we trash up. We trash up Big Ben as much as we can.
Then we throw it on the fire.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Are
y'all going out of town?
No, I'm staying. I'm hosting for the
big
lady friend
family
side of the
Griswold
family.
Christmas, it sounds
No,
like.
Matt. I have a football game I have to go to.
That's right.
In which
They're playing the Giants?
Lainey Wilson is performing.
Oh, is that right?
Question
Is that her
mark.
name?
Can
Question
you
Yeah,
impose
Lainey
a
Wilson.
question mark over my head?
Yeah. I don't know who Lainey Wilson is.
She's a country singer.
I don't know, but
Whoa.
she's performing.
I just went low. Hey, ladies.
Well, you look like you're a little person now.
You got
Hi guys, I'm down here. My voice kind of hair pitched too, because I'm little.
because I'm little.
Would you like to go to the Lollipop Guild?
We wish you luck if you do much you can learn.
But
I don't know if that you can say that, Thomas.
so
We
I
might have
can't
to
go out of town.
hit the dump button on that.
Although this weekend is also usually Novemberfest, and I usually go out for that. But instead, I'm gonna go out and see my family. I haven't seen them in a while. I feel kind of bad. And I'm
Injunction?
sad. No.
Shooting?
Weatherford. Shooting? What?
I didn't say shooting. I said junction.
Yeah, and then he said shooting.
Shooting junction.
Are you on drugs? You
very-
are on
Junction,
That is
junction?
very dark humor.
What's your
Who
function?
said that?
God dang. But yeah, I don't even know who's performing at this year's Novemberfest.
Lane, you said Laney Trey?
No, Lainey Wilson.
Laney
Lainey
Wilson?
Wilson. Oh, you meant that.
No,
No?
I didn't.
Oh.
That's what was funny about it. It was a very dark joke, but I guess domestic terror is not funny these days. Or not domestic terror. That would be domestic.
I don't know.
Domestic brutality.
Susie's in the chat room. Who's at Novemberfest this year? I don't know what it is, who it is, where it's at. I mean, I know it's out there in Rom, Texas.
Yeah.
So it's
Pronounced
like
Rom. I've been saying Rome all this time.
ROM?
Oh, I thought you were just talking about RHOME. Like that's
No,
by
that is
Haslett.
Rome. Rom is out by Cisco.
Oh, okay.
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I probably passed that on the way to Shelley's half brother's place. He
Yeah.
lives in May, which is south of Cisco.
Do you sing B-52s? Or who sang Rome?
Yeah, B-52s.
Yeah.
You sing that when you're up
Rome
there?
if you want to.
Every time you go through the town, you got to play that.
Mm-hmm.
What if that's all you heard as you drove through that town? Every time you drove through that town, that
God.
gets so annoying.
That would be like here listening to nothing but China Grove whenever you drove through China Grove.
What's wrong with the Doobie Brothers?
Nothing. I'm just using that as a
Did
comparison.
you hear they broke up?
No.
What
Oh,
again?
man, the Doobie Brothers broke up. Anytime to
They probably wanted
reference-
Michael McDonald back.
a Romancing the Stone, you got to throw it in there.
God, it's been so many years since I've seen that movie. It's fucking great, though.
That movie's great. I
That
need to watch
Angel of the
that one.
Nile, the sequel.
I need to watch that with Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they'll go together.
Or
well.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's my favorite Thanksgiving movie.
I'm not joking, man. I've already ripped through Christmas Vacation twice.
I also want to watch Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. It's a horror movie. Have you guys seen it? It's on Netflix. I was going to watch that tonight.
What's it called?
I have to watch that.
It's called Thanksgiving.
Eli Roth.
Oh
usually
yeah,
does some
yeah. I
pretty good
remember when
scary
that
stuff.
it was. It's not new, brand new, is it?
No, it's
been out
I
a
think 2
couple
or 3
years.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never watched it though, but I'm
I
going to
haven't
watch
seen
it
it
tonight.
either. You're gonna scare yourself, and then you're not gonna be able to go to work tomorrow.
I don't work tomorrow. I'm off this week.
Oh, big time.
He just said that earlier because he's been working on his shitter. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Then we went down the shitter path.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got it all finished up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So you didn't shoot at an airplane at left field, right?
What's
I was
that
waiting
all
for you
about,
guys
dude?
to bring that up. I don't know any details about that other than what we've heard in the mainstream media.
There hasn't been any alerts or anything? Or...
They didn't call you in the office and ask what you thought?
Why would they?
I mean, you're a major integral role.
Yeah, you're an
up there.
influencer.
Yeah, Skip.
Skip. Did they bring Skip in and ask him questions? Have you been shooting in an airplane from Bachman
That's the
Lake?
motherfucker I would question. It'd be the first.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I would question Skip.
I don't know. He'd have to have
He
he'd
fits
have to
the
have a
profile
seriously
for
modified
sure.
rifle in order to pull it off with his 2'6" frame.
All right.
Okay,
So
well,
this has been thought about, I guess.
I mean, they make little bitty AK-74s.
I never seen one of
Here
those.
we go.
They're like, it's an AK-47, but in the pistol size.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. It could fit his frame.
This is going to be a great podcast. Chemical clusterfuck is what this is going to be.
All right, so
We're going to talk
same
about
for me.
puppets
with
and
AK-47s.
guns every single show, aren't we?
No.
Guns and Puppets. We should just change the show name to Guns and Puppets.
Let's do that. All right, so I got something I got to bitch about.
Oh, weird.
Here we go.
You ready
it
for
gets
this?
better. It
Let me
gets
get you
better.
on camera, Solo. There
I'm
we
going to
go.
bitch about...
You need some background music?
There's this bass lady. No, I'm not going down
Uh oh. Oh God! Here we go.
that. Let me have some more of that nog here
Of course.
as I start this story.
Brought some pie too.
So, Saturday, Susie and I go to Walmart.
Oh, I saw this in the show notes now.
Wow, that surprises me. Thought you hated Walmart.
Well, you go there when you have to go there, right?
Yeah, that's the only reason I go there.
So we're walking around the store, grabbing some stuff here and there. And I'm standing there on an end cap with the basket. And I'm just kind of sitting there, and I'm responding to a bunch of text messages from the band because things were slowly starting to freak out on Saturday. And we're kind of going back and forth about things. And this guy walks up to me and goes, "Hey, man, you got a second?" And I was like, "What's up?" And he goes, "Can I talk to you about the Bible?"
Oh.
What?
And I went, "Nah, man, I'm busy right now. It's all good." And he goes, "You sure?" And I was like, I'm 100% positive. So he walks out. So I'm sitting there.
Did he do the, hey, would you mind if I pray for you?
No.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there. Shit.
You
broke.
You all
So
right?
I'm sitting there
Oh, would you break?
waiting again. No, I just unplugged the laptop. And we
Oh.
need that plugged in. I'm sitting there for a few more minutes. And another guy comes up and goes, "Hey, man, has anybody talked to you about the Bible today?"
Two at one gas station?
No,
Walmart.
At Walmart. Two at one Walmart.
In-
Because that's where it usually happens to me is at the gas station.
In the produce section, or in the
yeah.
food section of Walmart, okay?
If you're trying to get groceries and you're hungry and
And I
shit.
go, "What?" I go, "Man, some guy just came by here and asked me the same thing." "No, I don't want any."
I don't want any.
So then I move up to another end cap because Susie's grabbing some stuff down the aisle. And I'm sitting there, and another dude walks up to me and goes, "Hey, man, do you have a few minutes so I can talk to
Bro.
you about the Lord Jesus Christ?" And I was like, "What? Seriously?"
You thought someone was pranking you?
I was like, "Is this for real?" I was like, "Two other guys just walked by me. Are y'all all together?" And
Were
he
you
goes,
looking
"Oh, man,
for?
I'm sorry.
Were you
I'm
looking
sorry."
for Thomas and I? I'm like, are they fucking with me?
So then I sat there. We went
Yeah.
around to where all the dairy stuff is. Before I could even tell Susie this had happened,
Hey guys.
another guy walks up and goes, "Hey, man, do you two have a second so we could talk to you about the Bible?" I said, "Wait a second. So what denomination are y'all?" He goes, "Well, we're of no denomination. We are Good Vibes Only." I go,
I got them because those are cheap.
"Okay." I said, "What about?" I was like, "So what is it?" He goes, I'm a Bible Christian or a Bible college student. I'm just here trying to spread the word." I was like, "Are you here with everybody else?" I was like, "This is just kind of weird." And he's like, he starts trying to debate me about, "Well, do you know about when you should be going to church?"
When? I thought
And
it
I
was
was like, what are you
Did they
talking
change
about?
the day on
What?
us?
He goes, you're really only supposed to go to church on a Saturday. And he's going through this
Oh,
whole
man,
thing. And I was like,
Saturday.
Latter-day
He goes,
Saints. That
because
equals
Sunday is the day of rest. And
That's
that's
Monster
the day
Truck
Jesus
Day.
is supposed to rest. And blah, 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 blah. So, what days have you been going? I was like, dude, I'm not getting into all this with you. I just wanted to know who you were with, what's going on. I'm not interested. Not interested in what y'all are doing. I said, it's kind of bullshit that y'all are doing this at a fucking grocery store.
Was it the dude from the comic thing we went to?
No. So then you start looking around, you can notice what all these guys look like. What all these, you're at Walmart, and there's a bunch of guys walking around in dress shirts and ties and stuff, and they all have.
They weren't wearing
little
paisley
stuff.
jeans and stuff.
They weren't
Little,
there
what
in
do
their
you call 'em?
hoodies and their
bejeweled jean.
or their
What is it? Ed Hardy jeans.
They're not there in their Ed Hardy jeans, and they're not there in their pajamas or whatever, like people of Walmart. But
Oh, we used to pajamas. I thought of something different.
Dude, I've been rolling in pajamas so much
Temple
lately.
garments.
I'm gonna be on that show or that.
so then we
website.
turn, and we're going down another aisle. We had to pick something else up, and as we're cruising down the aisle at normal pace, this guy goes,
Hey, brother.
"Hey, man, can I talk to y'all real quick about the Bible?" And I went, "Jesus fucking Christ! Where are you people coming from?"
And they just all stared at
You
you.
peeked
And
just
he
then.
just stared at me, and we're looking. I was like, "Really? Fuck off, all y'all! This isn't cool."
Do you remember when
So-
Dimebag got put in that situation? In,
No.
one of
Yeah.
the home videos. It was
Jesus
the second
got me
one,
by the left
Yeah.
testicle.
Remember he
Or,
was
the
yelling at him.
devil's got
They
me
were
by the
trying to
left
sing in
testicle.
his hotel room. They brought a guitar and didn't
Yeah.
they? And he was
Yeah.
like, "Leave me alone."
So
That must have been vulgar video.
I'm yelling in the middle of Walmart. So then we get away, and the guy starts laughing that I walk by. He's like, I see him laugh about it. So I go around the corner and tell Susie, if I see a fucking manager, I'm lighting their ass up. It's like, how the fuck do you have an entire congregation of people in here aggravating people while they're trying to fucking
What?
shop?
Can we say which
No
store
joke.
it's at off mic or something?
It's Walmart.
I know where.
But
Which
on,
the location?
East Chase.
Oh, that one's
Oh.
a beating too, man. It's already a beating of an area.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
But they
I just
had
want to
just,
get in and out. Get
and
out
I
of this
bet you
place.
these were the stupid fucks that have the disc golf course that come out. It's a church that has a disc golf course right down the street from the Walmart, and they'll come out and start preaching to you while you're playing disc golf.
Oh man,
If they're
God.
there at the church doing stuff, they'll come out and start talking to people while you're trying to play
man.
disc
I wonder
golf.
if they've ever tried to do that at like a real country club where there's actually real golf going on. You'd get killed.
But I was like, really? How does Walmart allow this?
Man.
Do they know what's going on?
It's, you know how it is these days. It's no one's problem. They don't have time for that.
Well-
Walmart employees just got to yell at their underlings. That's all they do.
Next time, I'm gonna have my little strap, my shoulder strap,
Like
my armpit
not
strap.
today, guys.
I'll just be like, guys, leave me alone. Guys, leave me alone.
Then they'll
Soon as
all
I
be
say-
like, da-da-da, like a.
I have the shield of God,
Yeah, it's all.
and
they
this is
bust
my
out a-
sword.
Or they bust out a whole fucking arsenal, and they
With some-
claim to be like a local faction of Boondock Saints or something.
Militia.
Some dude bust open the doors of the van's got an M40. Just
Lighting up the Walmart.
wow.
Mega Death Christ in the 9000.
I'd be like, why couldn't you just said you'd go to their church, man? Why'd you do that?
So then, like a few days, well, about a week before that, this is the other thing. That
This
set
isn't
me off.
ongoing.
No, this
Oh,
is
okay.
a different situation.
Not church people.
No. Sitting there, minding my own business. I think I was trying to do some stuff, upload the show or do something on the computer. Knock at the door. Bum, 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 bum. And some ladies, hello, we know you were in there. Come on, come out to the door. Hello, blah, blah, blah. She's saying all this stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Dog's going nuts. Walk over to the door. Open it. Kind of crack it open. Hello, we're here from such and such foundation over on Berry. We're a cleaning service, blah, blah, blah. We're introducing ourselves to the entire neighborhood. Da, 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 da. It starts going through the spiel. I was like, okay, that's cool. And she's like, we just want to give you a card of where we are. Okay, that's cool. And then we want to personally invite you to our place this weekend, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, neat.
Oh, it moves to neat.
It moves to neat. And she goes, and we're going to give you a free gift. And it was a little,
The bread,
no, it was a
The
little
the banana
bottle
bread.
of
Oh.
cleaning solution.
What?
The Fabuloso cleaning stuff.
They just fucking jacked a bunch of Fabuloso and started putting it in little cups and were telling
No,
people.
it was a regular bottle
Right.
of Fabuloso.
But they poured a little bit in so you could smell it.
No, they didn't pour it. There was nothing. They were giving me the bottle.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she's
that's
like, well,
awesome.
we ask this, if you're going to take that, we ask a little bit of a favor. And I was like, all right. So I pushed the dog
Unzip.
back and I opened the door. I was like, what's up? Because I was tired of fighting with the dog. Closed the door. I was like, what's up? And she goes, we just want you to give us a quick review on our website or whatever. I'm like, all right, so where's that at? Whatever. I'll get on there. Give me the website. Is it on the card? You know, whatever. And she's like, well, we also want to show you something.
Oh, man.
And at this point, I was like, what are you going to show me? She's like, we want to give you a little demo of something. And I was like, she tells the guy, she goes, go ahead and go get it. So the guy
This
runs
sounds like
to the car.
Napoleon Dynamite.
And I'm like, what are you going to show me? I don't have time for this. I'm sorry. I've got stuff. And I'm being nice. I said, I'm
Right.
sorry. I've got stuff going on. I've got to get back to it. I'm in the middle of working on something. Y'all have interrupted me. Y'all are causing chaos in my day. What's going on? And she's like, well, we want to show you. And he comes walking up with a vacuum. We want to show you this vacuum. And I'm like, okay, cool. I've seen vacuums before.
Was it a Kirby?
It was a bristle. I was like, okay.
Dyson, man.
neat.
The Dyson's where
I've
it's at.
seen them.
Those aren't sold door to door.
And she goes, yeah, well, to do this demo, we need to plug it in. She pushes me aside and starts opening the front door. And I push her back. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she goes, well, to show the demo, we got to go in. I was like, I answered the door. There's a fucking dog in there that will eat your face off. Did you not hear it? And she goes, yeah, but I got to show you this, so we got to go in. I was like, nah, First off, don't push me out of the way. Second off, you're not going in the fucking house.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of, but we got to do this. We got to show you so you can do all this and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you're not going in the fucking house.
What's the deal
what
with
part of this do you not understand?
What's the deal with door-to-door sales all of a sudden? Why is it all of a sudden a big deal again? It's like,
And why are they
We
so
went through it-
fucking pushy?
I don't know.
In a day of
Yeah.
we're in Texas and people get pissed off and
Right.
can get really.
Dude, I've had the same shit in my neighborhood too in the 010, man.
So-
Same fucking shit. It's
So
like,
when she pushed me, like put her arm up and pushed me out of the way of
I
the
didn't
door so
push
she
an old
could
lady, though.
open the door. She was an old lady. She was a young lady.
I didn't push a young lady. That's
And I
on you.
went, what the fuck? No, that changed everything. I was like, all right, hold on. You're not, and started trying to push her way into the door.
Yeah.
So I threw the bottle and card back to her. I threw the bottle back at her. I was like, I don't need this. You're done. Go. And went back in the house, shut the door. I was so pissed and hot. Like I could not calm down from this, that someone tried to push me out of the fucking way
At your
and
house.
push their way into the house.
Yeah.
So, to solve this issue, every time someone knocks on the door, I'm just going to be happen to be cleaning my shotgun.
I've done that a couple
you-
of times. Had my sidearm like out and stuff, and freaking, oh hey, and they back up real quick. But the thing is, you're escalating as you're just opening the door. I know it's fucked. They put you in a fucked up situation, but if you go out arms blazing, I could see someone panicking and then them pulling. Like it get escalating really quick, so you got to be careful with it. But dude, someone pushing through you into your house—that's fucking like.
Yeah.
You should send the footage to the neighborhood. That's what would happen in my neighborhood. They would.
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
ask, do you have a ring cam?
On the Nextdoor, yeah. On the Nextdoor app, send that out. Yeah, gotta.
Yeah, put that over. Put that. Send it.
pissed me
Send it to
fucking
if you're if you are a member of a neighborhood group or something in Facebook. Put it in that because that's bullshit.
But I don't understand.
That's going to end up someone getting killed, man. If you're that aggressive,
Yeah.
it's like you're going to get killed if you do that stuff.
Do you,
in this
I
state.
wonder if Susie still has it on camera. 'Cause she's saying, yeah, like that was wild. Watching it on the cameras was wild. She was pushy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Breaking Bad shit.
I'm
Like
sorry.
Something's going to happen.
I'm sorry. I'm testing out my new thermal. What are you guys selling? What are you guys?
Yeah.
It was.
I just, you know what I've been doing? I'll go check it out and see who it is. And then if it's a salesperson and I don't want to deal with it, I just fucking walk off. If it's someone creepy, like that's not showing salesperson type stuff, I watch them a little bit more. And the last couple of times, because it's going on everywhere in DFW. And the last couple of times that I've come outside at finally, because like after a while, if you get your doorbell ring 3 times, third time I got to check it out now at this point. So I went out there, and there was other dudes that were outside their house looking down at the guy that had already moved on to my neighbor's house too. That's happened.
The thing with this is this lady, like when she rang the doorbell, the dog started barking, and it's like she's just like, "Hello, we're here." Yeah. She was saying all this stuff, and I couldn't understand what she's saying. I was like, "Is she in distress? What's going on? What's up?"
Yeah. Why is she doing an auction on my porch?
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah.
And so I was.
That's all, folks.
It kind of
that
kind of freaked me out. So it's kind of like, what's going on? And then that's when I cracked the door. But the thing with they say is if you don't answer the door, these people could be
staking your house,
staking it out.
Yeah,
I've had someone here knock on the door, and I was like, I'm not fucking answering this. The next thing I know, they're looking over the back fence.
Oh, that's time for sure.
Yeah. Coming up on the side
that's
camera.
When you got to come up with the
showstopper.
Like, you got to cock the showstopper.
Hello?
Yeah. Give them the old showstopper sound.
The ones that they say to really watch out for, the guys that are like, you want me to repaint your numbers on the...
Oh, really?
On the sidewalk? Because that is a big shop. Because they'll take their time. They'll try to befriend you. And then they'll be like, can I wash my hands in your house?
Oh, yeah.
Can I borrow your restroom?
Yeah.
I got a short. To drink?
I'm going to be honest with you. I got a short
attention span. Yeah, we know.
Window of any kind of compromisations or anything compromising going on in those situations. I'm like, generally, no, get the fuck out of here like that. Or not interested, and then shutting the door, not even fucking listening to them. Because the last thing you want to do is engage with them, because then they think just the slightest engagement is an open invitation for them to hang out. Like,
well, see, and that's the way I felt that, like, when this lady came to the door, I was like, man, I'm always mean to these people, so let me just be a little bit nice.
You were trying to spread the holiday cheer.
I'm trying to be halfway decent, halfway
holiday
nice,
dustin'.
halfway cool, and it's just no.
Yeah.
It wasn't nice at all.
That story gives me the creeps.
And they also say that, like, right now, DFW is the worst place in the country for porch pirates.
Yeah,
there's
I
more.
Can see that.
Yeah.
There's stuff being stolen more by porch pirates, especially this time of year in DFW than anywhere in the country, which is kind of wild.
Well, there was also something else that came out about us being the dirtiest city. Like, our habits are dirty.
Oh, yeah, we're
dirty.
The ninth. You bend it over and you tweak it.
Even over Houston?
Dirty.
We were the ninth dirtiest city in the country.
Because strip clubs? Like, I drove down Northwest Highway, and I passed 13.
That was one of the factors, was strip clubs. And then it had to do with strip clubs, assaults, like physical assaults and sexual assaults, I think. Some kind of figure that they came up with. And they're
two of those are wrong. One of them are right.
You want to address that, new director of engineering?
Address what? What specifically?
What your show mate just said there? Why am I talking like a goat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's scary. I don't like hearing stories like that.
It freaked me out, man. I was pissed.
They're desperate right now. There's a lot of
I know there's a lot of desperation, but the problem is the desperation turns into violence if you get to a certain point, and I deal with this daily at my other job.
That's the thing that everybody's worried about with this freaking new administration coming in, is all of a sudden everybody's like, what the fuck's about to happen? Like, because these deportations are not going to go over well on social media. Like, it's all going to be played just like any other media.
I need everybody to tap the fucking brakes on that for a minute. That these deportations are going to be it's not like all of a sudden Trump's going to get in office and the next day he's going to snap his finger.
Snap your finger, snap your neck.
And half the country is gone. This is going to be
like the rapture.
Yeah, like Thanos, and they all turn to dust. This is not the way this is going to happen. It's going to be a long, hard, difficult road, and a lot of the people you think are suddenly going to disappear aren't going to disappear.
No, because they'll probably I would think that if they're going to do like due diligence on all these people that are trying to stay, that if you go through that much trouble and you find out that they're just a family that's trying to escape some kind of tyranny or some fucked up government, then
if they actually sought asylum,
Well, it's already been said, like, what law enforcement is going to work on is if they come across someone that is done wrong, and they can't find anything out about them, and they find out, they're here illegally, that's when they'll deport them. They're not going to go around like we talked about setting up checkpoints.
I hope not.
They're not going to do that.
Remember when they used to do that in East Texas for DWIs?
No.
Yeah, it only happened for like one summer, and then they were like, absolutely not. Like
now, along the border,
Texas,
there will be, because there's checkpoints already.
Yeah.
The Border Patrol already has them, like that one going in and out of
rig
Big Bend.
roads. Rig roads will have them, which we could talk about some minor if you want to in the show sometime if you want to.
Whenever you want to get to that. But
I mustard with my biscuits.
I don't think it's not. Everybody thinks that all of a sudden these Gestapos are going to show up and start rounding up people and putting them on trains and sending them to the border.
Trade
That's not the way it's
station.
going to happen.
There's going to be a lot of misinformation going
There's
around.
so much misinformation going on.
You guys missed that reference.
I know. I got it.
Yeah, we did.
I got it. We're getting into. We're slowly making our way to Taylor Sheridan land.
Before you do, though, I just wanted to. I did have one bit I wanted to mention, and it makes me very sad as a puppeteer and as a Muppet enthusiast.
If you get us in trouble,
no,
okay,
this is common like mainstream news.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So
we're a news
Muppet
organization.
Muppet 3D Vision at Disney World,
yeah.
Los Angeles is shutting down.
And Orlando.
Son of a bitch.
Never got to see it.
They'll
Probably
shut,
never will now.
Watched it every time I went. It was freaking awesome. And it was a way to get away from the heat. That was one of the most coolest air-conditioned buildings in the studios. And it was fantastic. It was great.
And it's going to be the space in both parks is going to be retrofitted to be Monsters Inc. themed. But the roller coaster that was formerly the Aerosmith Rockin' Coaster is going to be redone as the Electric Mayhem Coaster, which I think that's kind of cool.
That roller coaster is one of the best I've ever been on. I love that coaster so much. The Aerosmith part was kind of cheesy. Allison Janney was in it too. She was their producer, whatever. But you walk in Disney World, in Disneyland, the rides are, you get into them, they make you feel like you're a part of something.
Yeah.
It's not like Six Flags just standing in a back and forth line looking at some, I don't know,
some
people in front
teenagers
of you.
in front of you getting handsy.
Yeah.
What
That's
the fuck?
Getting their fingers
Come on. All PDA'd out.
I got my 6-year-old daughter here, and I'm saying, what the fuck? We didn't want to see this.
I just want to get on the cliffhanger, man.
I don't want to see her insides in front of all these people.
They didn't want to wait until closing time, as you've mentioned.
Not gonna pee.
He's gonna pork her, Dad. He's gonna pork her,
son.
But Rock and Roller Coaster is badass because you walk into this big building that has all these gold records and everything. It's like you're walking into a Hollywood recording studio.
Their game at the arcade was terrible.
Aerosmith?
Oh, Revolution X?
Yeah, that was
it was just another rail shooter like Terminator 2. It's made by Midway, same company.
But they had a full setup studio. They had two of them. Because one line would go in one room, one line would go in the other.
How many times did you hear? What
was played? No,
1 million times.
Was it Walk This Way? I think it's Sweet Emotion when you walked.
Did you have the Fast Pass thing when you just walked up when you went that time at band camp?
Not that time.
So you had to sit through for like an hour and a half.
You still have to go through it to get to the main room to get on the limousine that takes you to the concert. The roller coaster is a limousine. And
I want to do the Star Wars one, but
which one?
You got
Star
to
Tours?
You got to be a billionaire to do it. The where you go into the world.
Oh, Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not talking.
You don't have to be a billionaire. You just go to the park.
No, I'm talking about the stay though. Do the whole experience.
hotel?
where
They
you-
shut the hotel
Oh, you're
down.
not doing that.
They shut it down.
They shut it down.
Didn't do too well.
No.
As you can imagine.
$5,000 for 2 nights.
And for the smallest fucking room.
You're not
going
to get the Walmart crowd in that one. I don't think, right?
I know 2 people that went and said it was fucking amazing, though.
I've seen.
Oh, did the actual hotel?
I know 2 people that went.
I have seen some
Their
videos of
family.
people that have gone and stayed.
They said it was a lot of fun because you do a lot of crazy things in it, but it was, and they were like, it's immersive. Like they actually felt like they were on a
mushrooms
cruise.
involved?
One of them might have.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Just go into a different world for a week.
How you do it.
All right. So you have on here. We have a TV category.
Oh yeah, a segment.
You started something.
Yeah, since we're talking about TV shows and
I'm a
stuff
save
like we did a while ago. So
I've seen one scene and I went, "You dumbasses!"
no, man. So I'm. Everybody knows that Dustin and I have been a bit critical and judgmental of some of the work of the Taylor Sheridan.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we keep our mouth shut because we don't want to get sued. Apparently, little guy might freaking come up on us at any moment and say, "You know what? You've said my name enough. You owe me money."
Wait,
we'd just be like,
is he short?
I don't know.
No, he's tall.
Okay.
I've seen him. He's tall.
But anyway, this dude, he's all over the place with his. He started with was it Sicario? This is the second week we've talked about this cat, and
no, he started being an actor in
and then he.
Rod
But his first and his that's it, Sons of Anarchy, and then was he? He was a sheriff or something in it.
Yeah, he was the sheriff that got shot in the face.
Yeah. So and then
like all cops.
Man.
Oh, I was just gonna bust into the Bob Marley song, man. Shit.
So anyway,
Abacab.
We've discussed some things some issues we have with some of his writing. Like some of his writings, like, oh man, come on, dude. Like, what's going on here? And so we've become a little bit critical. Some people say we're overstepping our bounds a little bit, but I say we're right in there because we're Texan. We've lived here our whole life.
Unlike him. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you're right. He's not from here.
He just went to college
but,
here.
But I'll even give him the benefit of the doubt if he moved here at some young age. I'm just saying that we do have the right to look at some of the stuff that he writes about, like Fort Worth, Texas, like the weather, the way women react to you, the way male bartenders are like. He's got this weird vision of the way people act around Texas, and some of it is fucking horseshit. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many times have you walked into a bar and there's been this studly man behind the bar and you ask him for a drink and he tries to start shit, like big dick you, like just out of nowhere for no reason?
Never. Every time I go into Cicada and I look at Tyler, she tries to big dick me.
I think the last time that's happened to me was Johnson and I, and it was back when Ellen was fucking like out of control. Like you had to go there every weekend to see some kind of band play. Like I've seen that.
Days, yeah.
And that's the same for Austin. I've gone to Austin and had some dickhead service and stuff, but it's not like every single bar I walk into. The fuck's your problem, dude? You looking to drink or what? Some dumb line like that. That's not how Texans talk. And also the other thing that's driving me nuts, he acts like all these cowboys and rednecks. And you and I'm sure Thomas has too, but you and I have a lineage of redneck white trash in our family. We've been around that shit. Rodeo dudes, our whole fucking life. We've been around shit kickers.
Don't make me get my belt buckle and show you.
And they do not always freaking have to make this weird poetic Western poem lyric whenever you ask them to pass the mashed potatoes. That doesn't fucking happen. It's not like, these mashed potatoes, man, they might be on our land right now, but our Texas brotherhood will never let us forget what you guys did for us. You're like, I just want the fucking mashed potatoes. What is this?
I will give you $100 if you record yourself at Thanksgiving dinner with your family, giving a speech every time
someone says something to me.
You have to pass something, like the corn, like your mom asked for
Mandy
corn.
would shoot me dead in 20 minutes if I did that.
Is that worth
with your own gun or hers?
Yeah. Is that worth $100?
It's so annoying sometimes. Some of the scenes, like I've started Landman.
Lawnman.
And it's because I can't.
Now, Matt, I want you to know.
I'm also trying to finish his what he's doing with Yellowstone, which the last season is just a fucking he tries to do this.
Yet.
He tries to do this Tarantino style like.
But how's Lioness?
Lioness I liked, right?
But
I liked
have you started?
I've not started
season?
the second season. So
this weekend I will be having Thanksgiving dinner with an actor from Landman and Lioness.
Right.
Okay.
No, okay. So let me get to Landman. Okay.
Actually, a couple of them. So
because this is where I back off because Landman. I also have a little say in because I did a little stint after my divorce, if you'll remember, of doing some business out in the
You were an
oil
man.
field.
Yeah,
In that-
you were rough.
I was I trained up towards Oklahoma and the Canada and all that. That's where I trained a little bit. But I did most of my time down in the Eagle Ford region, the Eagle Ford Shell, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have heard what these guys talk like and how they are. And I will tell you this. Billy Bob Thornton is not that far off of the way those motherfuckers are. Like this he's done
Well, doesn't he?
it's like he might have more experience in maybe the Texas, what happens in the Texas oil fields and stuff, because some of the crazy ass, wild ass stories that I got just for the 1 year that I did it and some of the things and people I met, it was a lot like the show is. And the show, I'm going to tell you this. I'm only 2 episodes in, okay? Right?
Mhm.
I'm 2 episodes in.
Okay.
And they got a character who's just like some, I don't know, stripper that got knocked up with Billy Bob Thornton's kids or something like that, right? That
Okay.
plays a part in
I'm
this,
excited.
right? No, because at the end of this episode, she's coming back into town and she's going to be part of the show. And I'm like, fuck! So here we go with another Beth type character. That's just going to pull her dong out and piss all over the set.
Beth, I hear
With
you
her
calling.
overacting. That's the other thing. He tends to, his dialect, never mind. I could go on. We've done this before. But
I find
I
all
will
this
say-
interesting, especially with what's happening this weekend.
what's happening this weekend?
Oh, Taylor Sheridan's having a big event at the Will Rogers Coliseum
Oh, you think I'm getting
Is
a
he?
check?
with all the celebrities
Of
from
Landman?
all his TV shows
Oh,
are
they're for
coming
like
in.
a Christmas party?
No, it's a giant National Cutting Horse Association
Yeah.
celebrity cutting that you can get tickets for and go see.
Yeah.
But like, your girl's going to be there.
Who?
Nicole
Nicole.
Kidman.
Oh,
Nicole Kidman?
nice.
And Keith
Yeah.
Urban.
So that's my thing, though, is like this one, I know I said I was not going to enter back into the realm of Taylor and his stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sticking with it. And so far, like some of the stuff that's happened, like I said, it seems more real than some of the ways he's done some of the other shows. It's like,
The only
dude, that's
thing-
not how it is in Texas at all, man.
The only thing I've seen of Landman, which I think is actually part of it, was there's a clip running around on Reels of a guy that actually is a roughneck in the oil field
Mm-hmm.
making fun of them trying to turn this spigot and they're hitting it with
Yeah.
a metal hammer on the
Yeah.
wrench
Yeah,
and it causes a spark and blows up and kills them all or whatever.
right.
So,
So
and he's
you-
like, what the fuck?
you-
What the fuck?
so have you
What the
started
fuck?"
it?
No, that's the only clip I've seen.
Is the real?
Is that real?
Yeah.
And I haven't started yet,
Shit,
but I do
it's
want to
brutal.
watch Landman because of how much it was shot around here. And, me and
There is so much Fort Worth and so much Midland and so much.
My
it's
buddy's in
cool.
it.
It's really cool. Yeah.
my F1
yes.
buddy that I eat barbecue with. What's his name?
I thought you were talking about your relative.
No, my relative is in it, but also my buddy.
Yeah. So is it a movie or series?
It's a
Layman?
series.
So maybe I'm just
what
bitter
the fuck's
about
the guy's name?
John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. Me and John
Yeah,
Hamm go way
you are
back.
hanging
Me and my buddy. I can't remember my buddy's
Oh
name.
yeah.
We go way back. We
Yeah.
hang out.
He
We
was
Well,
on
talk.
see,
Mad
that's
Men,
the
too.
thing is we some people think I'm just jealous because we didn't get to do we wanted to be the add-ons or the walk-ons
Or the plus
whatever
ones?
Yeah.
the fucking
Extras.
We were going to be
Extras.
extras in the background. Yeah.
and I got COVID.
We
But
were
that's
all
not what
lined
this
up
is
for
about.
that. But
This
you
is
got
not
COVID.
bitterness because of that because I missed out on that.
Your
This
bitterness
is-
because this ain't true Texas.
Some of it is, and some of
Not
it's not.
real
It's like
Texas.
some of the redneck stuff that he acts like happens down here to cowboys and stuff. Some of it's just a bunch of hocus pocus, and the dialect between the couples. Oh my gosh, man! No fucking redneck talks that way to back and forth. Like
Are you kidding me,
Everything's-
sissy? You get over here. Have you not seen Urban
on
Cowboy
Yellowstone,
lately?
Tater on Yellowstone. Oh my gosh, no one talks like that.
You get back over here, sissy.
If you were raised by wolves, you wouldn't fucking talk like that.
That's where he got most of
I
his
might not
dialogue.
talk like this, man. I'm talking about right here, man. You're like, dude, can she be killed off?
She needs to make good for talking like
I can't understand goddamn what she say, man.
I think that's the problem. She bit a bullet once, and that's what was left. And
God. Reconstructive surgery.
What you
Doesn't
talking
go
about, man? Man, that's some good stuff right there. You eat it, man. Okay,
yeah, I'm real weird because I've heard a lot of bad things about Yellowstone.
the season.
This season,
I mean,
the final season, or
Final
whatever.
season.
I'm doing it right now just because, like, I want it. I feel like I
Did
owe
you
it to
say
him.
Slater is in? There's another Dazed and
Slater
Confused character in
is
one of his
Landman.
shows.
Landman.
All right,
I couldn't believe
I
it.
wanna
I
watch
was like,
Landman.
oh shit, man. It makes sense though.
Slater's
It makes sense with the dude Rip. His what's his name?
Cole Hauser?
Cole Hauser. Yeah, with him being involved, I could see that
They
him
bring
and
them all
Slater.
back together.
I know that's what I'm saying. They should just reunite the whole cast of Dazed and Confused on one of
Bring
Taylor
in Randall
Sheridan's.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah. You got to go get Kiss tickets or something, or is it?
Yeah.
Or is it Aerosmith?
Yeah,
Matthew
no, no, it's Kiss.
McConaughey
It's
shows
Kiss.
up.
Yeah.
And,
Matthew McConaughey shows up.
Ben
You can make
Affleck?
it- you
Ben
can-
Affleck shows up.
You can make it modern. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. Just bring the crew back together.
What was the
Texas
movie
crew.
I just saw with what's her name? Parker Posey's coming out in a movie. Oh no, Parker Posey is in the next that fucking hotel show on HBO.
Orchid.
Yeah,
Oh yes, dude. That's awesome.
I
I'm looking
love
forward
Parker
to that.
Posey.
Yeah.
Not heard of that one.
Oh man, the
Orchid?
Yeah,
no,
you
it's
gotta
not
ch-
Wild Orchid. It's what's it called?
White Orchid,
Yeah, White Lotus.
White Lotus.
White
yeah.
Lotus, okay.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
in season 3 of White Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, fuck yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna lay off the criticism of Taylor for a little bit. I'm gonna watch this Landman, see how it plays
Go
out.
watch the celebrity cutting tournament at Will Rogers.
If
this
he
weekend.
invites me,
See
I'll
if we can
show
hang
up.
out. Okay.
You're going with me because I'm sure that he's gonna just punch us in the face and be like, "Poosh, take these boys and take them to train station."
I'd be like, I love trains.
I'll be like, man,
I'm a foamer.
Why are my hands
We
tied?
going to
behind-
see the
what are
big
we
boy?
doing? Why is Dustin's gag ball in my ball?
It would be my gag ball. It'd be my balls.
Yeah, that's cool. You getting to go take pictures of it?
No, I'm gonna be. That's on Saturday, I think. I got. It's all Thanksgiving stuff on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
When do you
That's
do
right.
your Thanksgiving stuff?
We do it day of.
On Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. The day of and the day after.
I do that with my other family, my Dallas Cowboy family,
Mm.
where we cowboy up.
I bet Taylor might be out there.
Jerry Jones
Maybe
in it up.
so
Yeah.
they may be.
Death starring it up.
That's the other thing when you're
Nicole
watching
Kidman may be up
Landman, you're just thinking Jerry Jones the whole time. You're
There.
like, this is his crew right here. This is his people talking.
What do you think of all the Jay-Z shit walking around Washington?
I don't
What?
know.
I haven't
The
heard about
Redskins
this.
game. He was at the Redskins
Easy.
Cowboys game.
Oh,
They're
Or
not
Commanders.
They're not back to the Redskins yet.
Yeah, sorry, Commanders.
That's not until after January 20th they go back to the Redskins.
Sometimes it's hard to quit your racism.
I
Commanders.
still
and
want that
Cowboys.
shirt that has the the meme with the Native American dude that says Caucasians. I want
one's
that
great.
fucking shirt, dude.
That shirt is great.
Yeah.
But it's
Wow.
not a Native American guy. It's a white guy.
Oh.
But it's the logo of.
no, I'm talking about the guy wearing it though is a Native
Oh
American.
yeah, the guy wearing
Yeah.
it was. But it was an exact replica of the logo with a white guy in the
Every-
center of it.
Man, I'll see that on. I probably got a
Caucasians.
bad algorithm now, but because every time I see that, I'm like, man, where's he get that shirt? I want that shirt, man. That's funny.
I want it to look like a real what do you call them? Not a yuppie, but
A pirate ship captain.
never mind.
I gotta go to the bathroom again, guys. This medicine's got the fluid coming through.
Well, I was
me.
about to
It's
get in
like
my
HCs.
conspiracy theory time.
Oh,
oh,
Are
yes.
y'all ready about this?
Yes.
So my conspiracy theory has to go down the P Diddy path.
I'm gonna listen while I TT.
Well, you've got audio to listen to.
Oh shit!
Do you worry about the
Okay,
TT your pants now?
Yeah, man.
You always do this in the middle of something good. Go piss.
Yeah, go piss.
I
Go
gotta-
piss.
I gotta check my F1 stories.
And I'll talk with Matt here about bangers of 2000.
Oh no, I wanted to hear that too. You know what? Just let's do it. Come on, let's go. I'll
Why-
fight through it.
You don't need to check any stories either. You just need to piss and get back in here. We got a show to do.
Okay. That's violence.
Are you
man.
doing it or not?
Yes.
Because we're running out of time. Good God.
It's 9:08.
In Bandera, Texas. Do you ever go to Bandera, Texas?
No,
Do you know where it is?
not off the top of my head. Let me see.
I'm going to let you look up where it's at in Texas. Because I think I'm pretty sure where it's at. It's down in the valley. I'm almost positive. Is it?
Let's
You're producer of the show. You're in charge of these things.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking it up. Okay, let me see. That is okay. It's close to Medina. I know where that is. Okay, so it's southwest of San Antonio.
Yeah,
A bit of a ways.
down the valley, right?
Yeah, I have a coworker who is in Bound, which is or it's pronounced Bernie. It's about in the same area.
In
just a little
Bourne,
east. Oh, he pronounces it Bernie.
it is Bernie.
Yeah.
So down there's a Trump store you can go to.
I actually saw a Trump store in fucking South Arlington.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, no. It wasn't in South Arlington. It was in Irving. Yeah. On the way to a estate sale.
Well, I saw this on Reddit, and a guy posted it in the Texas Reddit. Like, he drove by it and was like, oh, my God. Then he went in just to see what was in there.
Yeah.
You can get all your Trump goods there that you need. So I know you were a big Trumper. You had all the flags in front of your house.
What the fuck ever.
So when you need to get, you can get the Donald Trump McDonald's flag.
You had a McDonald's flag?
Yeah,
What?
they had Christmas ornaments. They had magnets. And they're called magnets.
Oh, jeez. That's clever. MAGA nets.
Magnets.
MAGA-nets.
And you can get every Trump T-shirt you can think of. Trump statues.
Trump.
All Trump at this Trump store. So
Trump at a
when you go down
Trump.
there next time, swing by there to get you some stuff for your house. What if you did your new bathroom all in Trump stuff?
I wonder if they have
Patriotic
curtains.
Trump.
They gotta have curtains.
Oh
That
my
way,
God.
that'd be a funny bit.
I'll
That
look
way,
that
anybody
up
that
right
came over and
now.
took a shit was just scared. Like, where am I? What is this?
Well, if I wouldn't want certain family members to never come over again, that's one way to make it
There you
happen.
go. There you go.
I'm not going to say who, though.
Why not?
I'll tell you after the recording stops.
Yeah, you can get some Trump curtains.
Be amazing.
Some Trump meat curtains.
Yeah. Well, whoa.
Jeez.
I think. What would that be like? Stormy Daniels curtains. Shower curtains.
All right. Do you want to do the bangers? Or you want to do conspiracy?
No, I think we're onto something here. We got
No,
Stormy
conspiracy.
Daniels
She had hers.
meat curtain shower curtains. We could sell those.
Huh.
Stephanie Clifford.
I don't like this train of thought, guys.
Didn't she have hers lasered off, cleaned up?
Was she part of
Labiaplasty?
your
Labiaplasty?
documentary that you and Seth did?
Oh, yeah. And the drink that I came up for
We
it,
didn't
Pussy Blood.
do it. We didn't do
We
it. We
discussed
watched
it.
it, and it was a
Yeah.
British documentary about labiaplasty. It was really good.
Yeah, like I said, that's where
That's
I came
when
up.
we won our first podcast award. Was
When
that
we-
year?
it was that
the,
year,
was the
and I
journalism
think it was-
integrity award that we got.
I think we sent that into the podcast,
Walter Cronkite
Alliance.
Association.
yeah, whatever it was, and that's how we got that award. Was
You guys are really good.
Or
No.
the Adam Curry podcast award or something.
nothing better than 3 men and 1 woman talking about labiaplasty.
Yeah, that was fun.
Or was Will here too?
I don't know. He might have been on.
Was it
that.
4 men?
It was, I think it was
1 woman?
before him. Yeah.
Was it before him?
Yeah, it was.
So it wasn't like that meme. 4 men, 1 woman
Oh.
Whoa.
sitting on a couch.
Well, I was just saying you could get Bill Clinton curtains. What would his be called? His shower curtains. The Lewinsky shower.
I was going off
the shower.
Hillary's
Oh,
hanging.
that's
meat.
the blaster.
I was going to say Mona Curtains.
hanging meat. Hillary's hanging meat.
But
Are you a meat hanger?
you went down the path of
That's tighter, right there.
it being her labias, and I'm going down the path of the people she's killed.
Oh,
They're hanging.
So this is
Oh,
the,
yeah.
you got to go overseas to
meat.
get these shower curtains in, right?
Yeah,
you can't
they're
get
out of
these.
control.
You got to get it from Shazam or something. Not Shazam.
Or
Was it,
Timu.
Timu, yeah.
You want P Diddy or bangers?
Let's do bangers first.
This is a shitty list that I came across that I thought I'd throw at you.
Is it crispy?
This is the 10 god tier rock songs of the 2000s, and then there's 10 of the 1990s.
Okay, yeah.
And
this sounds interesting.
pulled
to me.
this
You got
list
me
out.
interested.
To aggravate the shit out of y'all.
Oh, this can't be good, Thomas.
Here we go.
Number
Stubbs.
1.
Is there music loaded?
We're not playing music.
Because we keep getting in trouble.
Yeah. Keep getting our pee-pee slapped.
corporate keeps slapping our
YouTube
PPs.
The sting of the pimp slap.
bad. But number 1, Evanescence, "Bring Me to Life."
Overplayed.
Is that God tier rock song?
What is it you say that if you could, you would chop off the tip of your pinky or something?
No, I'd take however many days off my life.
If I
This
never
old
had
Mike
to,
Reiner thing.
yes, that's me on this.
How many days?
I can't fucking. I'd give up. Fuck that one.
Yeah.
You guys want to know something interesting about that specific song? Nobody in the band.
At least a full week. What about you?
A full week what?
Days.
If
Walking
what?
the land.
that song I have become
Numb to.
numb to. I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's like
If playing, I don't
refrigerator
hear it.
buzz.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. My ears just don't work.
Who is this Revolver?
No, this is Loudwire.
Okay.
Number 2, Foo Fighters, "One by One." Jun, jun,
That's the
jun, jun,
one?
Jun, 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 jun. Of the 2000s.
That's a very cool song of the 2000s. So now, yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the wheelhouse. We're getting closer. We're definitely getting warmer, I think.
Did you know the song is about Grawl's passion for performing oral sex on a female partner?
No.
Well, it is.
Now I'll listen to it in a whole different manner.
Yeah.
Sing to me, Dave.
Pretend you're eating me out, Dave.
Dave, I went to
Number 3,
pretend.
Linkin Park, "In the End."
Nah.
Man, I saw some more videos of the lady that's. It's terrible.
It's
man.
terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Why are they doing
God.
this to themselves?
Sold out Globe Life, though.
I don't get it. Do you? And I never got Linkin Park anyway.
What was
but
my posting I made about Chester
good
Bennington
gosh,
whenever he
dude.
offed himself?
Like, talk
What
about
songs did I reference?
That's been several years ago, sir.
Yeah, I know. 7 years ago.
Number 4,
Are you quoting people?
My Chemical Romance, "Welcome to the Black Parade."
That's a great song, but it's not on the It's not on the. It's not on the radar of
It's not on
greatness
my
of
radar.
Not on
No,
mine either.
Of the 2000s.
Yeah. I like the other
No.
one they did that was on the other album.
That was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I'm not,
Not
okay.
okay? Yeah.
that was a cool tune.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought.
from Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
Yeah,
that was our breakthrough.
That
album.
whole album was fucking really good, actually. And then, but that song's not bad that you mentioned. It's just I don't think it's in the realm of what we're talking about here.
It's not in the realm of me listening to them ever.
So once again, not a non-acknowledgement.
I don't listen to them. I never did listen to them, so I
So
don't
you're-
even know their songs. You could play one of their songs right now
Yeah,
for me,
okay.
and I go, I don't know.
So you're
that's
going to be
them?
the deciding factor.
I just
here
know their
on-
big hits from their videos.
Do they
on TV
deserve
and
to be? What was it? God
God tier?
God
mode?
tier.
Well,
tier?
they were one of the biggest bands of the
Bangers.
2000s.
Okay, so
Yep.
was this number 5, Nickelback? "How You Remind Me."
Oh God damn it!
I don't know if I could say the amount of negative things about a band like that of Nickelback. It's nothing personal. It's not, the guys might be cool dudes. They might really have cool guitars and stuff.
PRSs.
Cool PRSs and stuff. You know, I get it.
PRSs and XFX.
Right,
Or-
right. Your what are they? The Vector Specters or whatever. The
Yeah.
Fractals. You probably got a sweet ass Fractal hooked up and stuff.
Or a
and
Warwick. I think Mike Krager does play a Warwick bass.
they might do Jaeger and fucking drink Blacktooth. You know, when they get drunk and stuff. That's all cool and stuff.
That
Fuck
was named
chicks with
after a
Kid
Megadeth
Rock.
song.
But man, it's just that's not a band that ever registered in my head. I've never really fucking given it much thought. I mean, it's on at the strip. It used to be on at the strip clubs a lot, but other than that, and then when I worked at the Eagle, oh my gosh.
That's all you ever heard.
Oh, and there was a time where both the Eagle and Mix was playing it. And you're like, fuck.
So the next one, for the 3rd week in a row, this has been brought up.
So no one's agreed on one, right? We don't have one yet.
No.
Uh-uh.
All right,
The third
next.
one is Papa Roach, "Last Resort."
God tier?
No.
No.
The biggest of the 2000s.
No.
Of just top 40 like MTV stuff.
Or
We agreed
It's
on the
not
Foo
rock and
Fighters.
metal, man. No.
yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, I like that song. I like the album that I said last week. There,
Yeah, you were a huge fan of theirs.
yeah. There's no money, there's no possessions. Yo, another one you never listened to, huh?
Yeah.
I never made it through their
I
albums.
think it was on Tony Hawk too.
I've seen them live once. I was like, oh, that's neat.
It was
did too.
I think that was in Fest. Was that?
Ozfest?
No, Infest. That was the name of the song, which was the
Oh, yeah.
title track from that album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
whole
was
album was
Infest.
Yeah.
decent. I don't know why Dustin Poo-Poo's on it.
Never listened to it. That's
Yeah.
why I poo-poo on it. I've never listened to it. I just don't like that song, Last Resort.
Yeah.
My life into pieces. And then they nearly killed Seth
Yeah.
at Ozfest.
And they
nearly
wear eye makeup all
ran
the
him
time.
over when we were
Too much eye
running
makeup.
around. Paramore, Misery Business.
It was their breakthrough song.
Why couldn't I just say it outside peeing during
I don't
this
like
part?
I don't like bands with female singers.
Please.
I need to
I never got a
stick to
Paramore.
bacon.
Well, it was just
And
another.
I mean like cakes, not bacon that men eat.
They're another pop emo band from that era. I mean, they actually shifted their song
emo.
pretty
I think y'all are gonna like the '90s more than the 2000s. I'm gonna tell you that.
drastically.
I can almost guarantee you I am.
Number 8, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. The cool song. The intro's badass.
Yeah, it's a long song too. It's like almost 5 minutes.
I don't know.
It's not my favorite.
It's
I mean,
not
it's a
my
good
favorite,
tune.
Yeah, that came out in 99.
Number 9, Shinedown, Second Chance. Another band I have no clue about.
Shinedown?
They're from
I don't know
Never
about
heard
this
of
guy.
this.
Jacksonville, Florida.
What do they sing?
Oh, that's why. This Second Chance song.
Yeah, and 45.
How's Second Chance go?
Ooh.
Let
Tell
me be
my
your second
mother,
chance,
tell
babe.
my father, I did the best I can
I never
to
heard
make
that, man.
them realize this
have no
is
idea.
my life.
Sounds like shit.
I would play it, but
And number 10,
I'm scared.
this may be the winner. Number 10 from 2003, The White Stripes, Seven Nation Army.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I
Yeah.
agree on that one.
I'll agree. That
That's-
was a big
that's-
song.
That's
and
an
it
upper
was-
tier.
Yep.
And
I
it
don't know if-
became the chants at soccer games, Euro
Yeah.
soccer games.
And that kind of took over all over the place, like
Mhm.
all kinds of sports.
So I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
But I didn't go to the show the other day that Jack came and did. I wish I did though, but I'm a loser.
Well,
I don't get invited to cool shows like that anymore.
could have, just decided not to.
I was working on music, bro.
All right, so here's the
Word.
90s, and we'll probably have a lot more agreement on the 90s.
I can, like I said,
Number 1, AC/DC, Thunderstruck.
God tier.
I still hear this every weekend.
I thought that
too,
came out in
but it's
89, I
good.
guess, or maybe it was
1990.
90. Okay.
How many days?
Now that the cheerleaders have beat the shit out of me with this song,
You giving it a whole month?
just take a month off my life. No, it's not that long, but I think I told Jenny one time, I was like, hey, you could take 3 days off my life with this song. And
Do you
she's
remember
like, I agree.
when I helped out Brittany doing the door, bar backing and stuff.
I remember
up at
those
the
days, yeah.
Texas Billiards, and you guys would show up.
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you think we heard it doing that the whole time? Like, and Sam would request it too after Lee would play it 55 times anyway. A normal night.
That's not even,
Thunderstruck.
it's nowhere near the best AC/DC song.
Not
Ever.
even
No.
close.
Not even close. Number 2, Creed, Higher.
I'll let you take the lead on this one.
I'm out. Next.
Nope.
3, Foo Fighters, Everlong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll
Yes.
give Everlong.
I'll give Everlong.
Yeah.
it. Number 4, Green Day, Basket Case. It's not the best Green Day
Green
song
Day
off that
song,
record, but whatever.
Okay. I'll agree with that one too, because
Next, Guns N' Roses, November Rain, was played everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere.
And every time you turn on MTV for the summer of 1992.
Mm-hmm.
that song was so overrated, and Don't
Yeah.
You Cry was so underrated.
But
The original version, too.
Both.
But you go back and listen to November Rain now, and you're kind of like, that song's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
listening to it, period. Like get burned out at the time because the video was on all the time. Slash playing in front of the church, all that.
Another
Chaos.
Eagle on repeat.
And
for
I got
me.
to play it live
All
on
the time.
stage
But then,
with Child
like,
of Mine.
I went back and I listened to this
What?
not too long ago. This song's fucking epic. There's so much shit going on.
I think we listened to it when we were at out in Marfa, didn't we?
I
It's
know.
Like, man, that'd be cool if all of a sudden Slash just came up walking over a train track and started playing a guitar solo with the wind blowing on
I
him.
know when Susie, Andrew, and I stopped at that one little church, I got up on top of my Forerunner.
I remember that.
Because it would
video.
look like the little church that he was in front of, and I air guitared while Andrew
Air
shot it.
guitared? What's that?
Air guitared.
Air. What are you trying to do to our show, man?
Trying to get us.
You can't say
censored.
that on here.
Number whatever.
Air guitared.
9 Inch Nails Closer.
Yes.
Not the best song, but yes.
Anywhere you.
You know exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
that's another good stripper song. I don't mind getting dances from. When I frequented those establishments.
it was like last week.
It's on the way over here.
It's like you were like, man,
I'm
we
so
should
sad about Applebee's.
we should do the show from Bucks more often.
I remember the first time I saw that video. I was like, holy shit.
Next is another one.
What, the Wish?
No, Closer.
Oh, Closer. Yeah.
Next,
Wish should have been it, though.
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. All you gotta hear is the bling,
Yes.
bling,
Yeah.
Yes.
bling, 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 bling.
That'll allow.
That's
I'll allow it, of course.
Then
Stood fast.
Rage Against the
Class
Machine,
of-
Killing in the Name of.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Me, yes, but I could see where some people would say no. But most Gen X is all going to be like, yeah, that's God tier.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
And then next, Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm going to say yes.
1992. I will say yes on that one. Blood Sugar Sex Magic's great.
It is.
That's the one I wanted to cover.
I got it.
Steadfast.
Devil in my, what is it?
Pants?
I got devil in my penis and demons in my semen. Come on. That's a great line.
Yeah.
And then, is this the last one? Last one, number 10. Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
See, the 90s were way better than 2000s.
I don't.
We're
Did
so old.
the same person do both lists? Is that the same listener?
I don't know.
Is it a listener poll? I want some data on this.
Does it show that who wrote it? What wrote it? I don't
I-
think they show who wrote it because, oh, yeah, they do.
I need a pivot table sent over to me to take a look at this.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Same
yep.
guy.
Yep.
But I like this. I like this list. This is, I mean, the 90s were good.
Now hit the X Files music because I want to know.
All right. So we know this P. Diddy shit's going down, right? Like, it's all been talked about. P. Diddy's going to prison. He's done all sorts of crazy, weird things. And that it's kind of coincidental that a lot of people that say they're leaving the country because of Trump are on P. Diddy's list.
Oh, really?
Have you noticed
Is that
that?
it? Are they
Yeah.
most of them?
There's a lot
Shit.
that are. There's Tony Parker. Where are you going? Why are you running to Spain, Tony?
Is he?
Where are you
Did he
going?
take off?
Yeah.
Did he say it's because of Trump?
Him and Eva.
And
They said it's because
we
of,
can't do Trump anymore.
but they were already on the P. Diddy list.
Oh, yeah. Eva Longoria Parker. That's
Damn.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot. That's his wife.
So I was, Paul Scheer, a comedian. He was on The League,
Mhm.
the bald-headed guy with the buck tooth, whatever. He's got a podcast, and this was played, and they were talking about Jamie Foxx.
Eric
Ruh-roh.
Bishop from Terrell, Texas.
Yeah, our boy, local boy, Jamie Foxx. But apparently, he did a stand-up routine this past week, or a few days ago. He did 3 days, and it's being taped for a special. And I think what I read was on 2 of the 3 nights he was doing the taping, he broke down in the middle of it and spilt some
Beans?
beans.
Some
on
bad
some
beans?
stuff. Yeah.
Are they bad beans?
So listen to this. Ready?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. Where is this
Okay, so
going?
So Jamie Foxx shot his comedy special this week. And in the middle of his comedy special,
Okay.
he said, I am the one who called the FBI on Diddy because he poisoned me. That's the reason I went to the hospital. That's the reason why he almost died, is because Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx.
That was a weird
Jamie
thing.
Foxx brought down Diddy.
I had
What
no
is
idea.
happening right now?
This has just come out.
What is
And it's not
happening
fully
right
out
now?
because these are just people who are
Okay.
at the stand-up show.
Well, I know.
Now hold on. This is P. Diddy's former bodyguard talking about it also. They have audio of that. He was on a different show talking about it. So listen to this. Here it is.
He poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact. But by the time this drop, this is going to be in the stratosphere. It's going to be in the ether by the time this drop. You can probably look it up right now. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why am I getting? Why do I had pneumonia 3 times?
This is a security guy.
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. It's ways in this industry people go about doing things.
Man,
you know, Tucker Carlson has kind of touched on some of this, that the techniques that they use to keeping celebrities under their thumb is stuff like this.
Is it cyanide poisoning?
Well,
but
no, not cyanide poisoning.
But if you start thinking about it,
putting people in bad situations, where they have to explain,
like blackmailing them in weird ways, making them
blackmail.
do things at certain things. They get it all on video and stuff. But all right, so what's weird is like I started reading through this, and it was like a New York Post article or something. But they started talking about how, Jamie Foxx pretty much disappeared from the public eye until P. Diddy went to prison or got picked up and went to jail. Then Jamie Foxx started making his reemergence in the public spotlight. Like the next week, he was at a Cowboys game hanging out with Jerry Jones and running around. Right after P. Diddy was picked up.
And it was really weird, his sickness. Remember, everybody
he
there was a
wouldn't
lot of
talk
question
about it,
marks
didn't know
about
what
it.
was going on.
What the fuck's going on with him? Because
nothing was made public.
At first,
other than
everybody
he
was
just
like, well,
hospitalized.
obviously it's COVID. He got his vaccine status. What's his vaccine status? And that's all everybody talked about. But other than that, no one really had any answers except it's probably COVID, and they'd fight about it. But that's insane because P. Diddy's list of attempts is starting to grow like Hillary's list did.
But you start thinking about people that used to go to the white parties and stuff that
they're all A-listers or were at one time.
That are now dead because they died of pneumonia or an overdose or whatever, quote unquote.
James?
What?
James, my singer? Spectacle? Did he go? Did P. Diddy poison him?
Is he still in the hospital?
No, but like we were talking about, like Brittany Murphy used to go to the P. Diddy parties.
And she's dead. Under
that can't be proven.
Under weird circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And then her husband died too just a couple months later. I remember that.
Yeah. And they were frequenters.
I think, did we talk about this last week? Or I might have been talking to Mandy the other night in one of my stupors. We never really got to the bottom of Anne Heche. Like, all of a sudden, that was like not even a story. Like, everything went away. Like, bam.
Well, we got to the bottom of
Anne Heche's butthole.
Of her butthole. If you watch Psycho, you can see her.
Just make a funny on accident?
Yeah. You can
wasn't
see
trying
her.
to be funny.
If you get the Blu-ray version of
I've heard
Psycho, you can see her butthole very well when she falls down.
I've seen the meme.
It's full on. Like
I've seen the pics.
Starfish. There was a song written about it. We're all supposed to go inside too. I don't understand that part of it, but yes. Yeah, it's very
sorry.
Like the Anne Heche thing was weird
She
because
was
everybody's like, she's
freaking
dead,
out.
and she's waving and moving around, and
like
as they
frantically moving around, like, don't let me get in this ambulance.
Yeah, asking for people not to let them take her away. It's all on video,
and we're just like to go to. Okay, let's talk about the weather now, Bob.
Yeah. And then she winds up dead a few hours later.
Yeah. And that was a story for about 3 days, and then
she was working on something on a big Hollywood pedophilia ring.
Man,
so
this show's just a good one to come in on, Thomas. Welcome to the family.
Yeah,
as we walk out and
it's been fun, guys.
I've heard conspiracy theories that Chris Cornell and Chester Pennington
I've heard that one too.
Were working on exposing pedophile rings.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah, that was another big one. And it was right around the same time as Anne Heche.
Yeah, it's 2017.
Yeah, somewhere, right? When she died?
That's crazy to think that we live in a world that's completely controlled by blackmail.
It's shocking, really?
It's not shocking, but
why do you think Matt's here tonight? I've got all sorts of shit on him. You're going to run these damn cameras for us.
Unzip.
Zip.
Matt,
Or the video or the photos come out.
Matt, come here.
I've seen him do things with puppets.
What about all the?
Give you a booty lock for a while.
What about the incriminating songs I made about you two over the years?
True.
Yeah, see.
I guess the blackmail goes back and forth. Damn it. It's not going to work. But yeah, it's very, I don't know, man.
So if we're doing
Jamie Foxx is the one that
transparency here,
turned him into the feds.
If that's the case, man.
Yeah.
I want to see these
Is
lists.
there any other dudes? Is there any other guys, actors, or A-list people that are backing up what Jamie says? Like, yeah, that fucking for real happened. I was hanging out.
Oh,
that
there's
night
all
and
sorts
Jamie
of
was a
talk.
mess.
Now
and
you go look
fucking-
it up.
Yeah.
You know, especially after this weekend when it's come out, there's a lot of people that are talking about it and coming out and being like, "Yeah."
Did you hear what they're saying? They're blaming some of these guys they're finding in the Ladybird, Lake Ladybird,
In Austin?
In Austin, yeah.
What?
They think they have a serial killer in Austin, and they
Yeah,
think
the
they're
Rainy Street Killer.
They think they're putting roofies in guys' drinks and then following them home and pushing them into the lake and they're drowning. Is
Yeah.
the way that they think that it's happened.
Yeah, it's amazing. Austin always has good serial killers because remember the light tower?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
why
moon
they were
towers?
put in- the moon
Yeah.
towers were put in because
That was the
of
rumor.
serial killers at that
'Cause
time.
they thought Jack the Ripper had relocated to Austin, Texas.
Left London, came to Austin, and was killing people the exact
I will
same
go
way.
to
So they put up the moon
Austin.
towers.
yeah.
But now on Rainy Street, you get these people drunk, you just push them in the river down at the end of the street, at the end of the block. The Rainy Street Killer.
Hey,
I
it's
bet
not-
most of them are transplants
It's
anyway.
not. It's not that hard to like. You can connect the dots. Maybe there is something, but there is also a huge plethora of drunk people just a few streets over, like blackout drunk, that don't need roofies.
Are you talking about
and don't
6th
need
Street?
to be walking around.
Stubbs.
True. I've seen you that way down there.
I've been that way down there.
Or you just get them on a JJTM party cruise during South by
That's where it
Southwest.
all goes south.
When we had our cruise boat
And Willie Nelson's playing
going
in
up
the
down
background
going down the river with all these bands, we just get people drunk there and throw them in the river.
and fly a drone
Yeah.
around.
Fly a drone around. It got dark. That got really dark. It got creepy dark
There was some
on the river.
True Detective stuff going on our riverboat.
I think Shauna killed someone.
Yeah.
So
Was that when
I think we
I
killed
think we
one.
freaked out that night and decided we were going to try to get a gondola driver to take us all the way back to
You
Fort
want to do
Worth.
that? How much?
Just start throwing him 20s.
Matt and
See how
I
far he'd get. up
being driven
35.
around in a
a pedicab?
gondola on a pedicab.
pedicab, yeah, not a gondola.
Whatever it is.
Gondolas are
Gondolas are the ones that hang down, right? That you go, it's like sky trams.
Or are they the
Isn't that a
ones that are
gondola?
in Venice?
What do you sit on? Oh, that's
Ski
a,
lifts?
Oh yeah, gondola.
Yeah, gondola.
So what's the what am I saying
Or
that? What about a balloon, a hot air balloon? What's
thought
the
you were
thing
gonna
that
say
stays
a
underneath?
rickshaw.
Is that a gondola?
I thought that was the basket.
So they call it the basket, not the gondola,
I don't. That's
because that's
what it
what the
was.
gondola reminds me of. That falls over state fairs in the '80s.
I don't know, but whose idea was it to tote our asses around in a fucking pedicab?
We didn't want to walk anymore.
We were done. That was a long. That was a.
Was that the drug cartel night too?
That was. We left. We did all
I'm butt
day.
tooting
We did
just thinking about that.
2 4-hour showcases at South by Southwest.
Yeah, in the sun, like
In the sun
then
on
it
a
got
boat
chilly
because we
then
got
you get
no
sun.
shade.
Yeah, it was oof.
We took the boat out for 4 hours, came back, then ate lunch, took the boat out again for 4 hours, came back. Then we ran all the way over to the Fort Worth showcase to see Royal Sons and
Yeah, the
someone
real
else.
sex cult.
And then we left there, took the pedicab back to the car.
And that's when the talk started.
No,
Bet you we can
Yeah.
pay this guy to take us back to Fort
we
Worth.
asked him, "Can you?
Can we just keep paying you?
Yeah, can you pedal us all the way back to Fort Worth? We'll come back tomorrow and get the car."
Take us 9 days.
Yeah.
Imagine how beaten down he'd get with the stops when we put.
Oh
we
my
got to stop in West.
You got to stop.
I got to
at
get
Buc-ee's, Temple.
West. Hey, I got to get my kolaches. Guy's like, fuck.
God damn it, we're never gonna make it there.
Yeah.
So then we drove up to the Yellow Rose. We closed down the Yellow Rose till 4 a.m.
Which is absurd in
That's
itself.
where The crazy photos of us
Oh yeah,
smoking in the middle of the Yellow
the
Rose.
VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be smoking that in here.
Well, we know the boss.
Well, we thought we could. And then
Yeah.
we drove home, and there was a cartel
Wasn't there
at
fog?
Buc-ee's.
There was fog
There was
too.
fog.
Fog storm that rolled in.
I remember listening to
Yeah.
the
It was insane.
audio from that.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't the night of the Van Halen disappearance.
Van Halen disappearance. Yeah.
That was a different trip.
It was a different trip.
Oh man. So
What else is on the show notes
Trump's
here?
supposed to be Mr. Transparency. It's going to be funny to find out what happened, what comes out with the Epstein and the Diddy stuff. Like, how far is it going to?
If it will.
If it does, right?
Nick
And
says a pedicab is a road gondola.
road gondola. See,
Yeah.
Nick's right.
So he's right. Yeah. He's good.
We were jamming Van Damme just a while ago, man.
Yeah, but not the same as a
We
rickshaw.
opened with Van
Those are
Damme.
the ones
We
that
did.
Colt
somebody
too.
actually runs with and pulls behind them.
So I came across a
Ganja
weird.
gondola.
I like to play Reddit roulette. Sometimes you'll get a dick, sometimes you won't. It's like the old chat roulette
They're all Australian racist. I find.
on Reddit.
Yeah, it's like everybody I'm
hates
fighting at's
Australians?
no, it's just every time
That's on
I get
X.
into it with any, it is now. It is on X, and I got something I'd like to talk about in a little bit about X.
Well, talk about it now because
Or
mine's
Blue
not
Sky.
that important. Mine's just
We didn't want to
to
get too political tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I've noticed a little something on social media, the platform of X, which I love X because it is. I mean, it's
Professor Social Media coming in.
yes.
Professor
And
X?
X is
Charles
is
Xavier?
the freaking it's the place you go when you want to kick someone in the nuts and see a bunch of other people kick someone in the nuts, and you get the nuts kicked a lot too.
Reddit's like that too.
It goes, yeah. It's
I don't because I don't comment on anything.
well, I'm starting to become that way because I'm starting to get a new vibe from conservatives and Republicans all of a sudden that I haven't noticed lately until now, real recently, like in the last week or two, you know, and I just have this sense of feeling that it's like all of a like I've had to delete a few accounts. I'm not gonna lie because I have seen some crazy over the top racist shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I can't. This is past. Let me kick my Mexican friend in the nuts or my black friend in the nuts. This is just fucking evil.
Are you
racism.
scrolling through your history of stuff you said several years ago?
No, jeez, that's probably
Oh.
been taken down.
Okay.
So, anyway, the point is this. Why are people asking if I have stuff up?
No,
That's
I was
racist?
just wondering if you were going through your old racist comments.
No, I've not gone through
It's a
any of
joke.
my racist comments. But
Is it the Jaguar commercial?
no.
Oh.
Here's what I'm noticing is I'm getting this attitude pushback all of a sudden. It's like, okay, you libertarian anarchist, fuck you. You helped us out there for a little bit, but now move along with your black staring to the void, narcissistic sounding fuck. Like we've had enough of you now. Your comedy's no longer needed. Your band, your music, all that stuff is not needed because I have an account that I go incognito with, right? And I've been a meme master with the best of them through all of this, not calling everybody out because it's fucking insane. It's the platform's insane, right? It's over the top. So the phenomena that I'm witnessing now is much like the trans group was used by, I feel like, Democrats, because now Democrats like, you know what, we don't have any use for you now. Like, we're going to move our own way now and kind of ditch y'all. We used you. It's the same for the libertarians and independents in fucking the conservative Christian circles, because my example is this. Someone posted, you know how you'll have a survey or a question in a post on social media where it's like, do you feel that Texas should or schools should have to put the 10 Commandments back up in the school doors?
Yes.
Well, my smart ass said, I don't give a shit. I made the mistake of commenting, I don't give a shit, right? Because it's not on my radar. I don't fucking need to be thinking about, like, okay, does each and every individual school in this country have the 10 Commandments placed on the door? It's not in my fucking, like, that's not on my radar at all. We've got some bigger fish to fry. I don't know if you've heard, there's fucking UFOs getting shot down every day. There's fucking fires galore worldwide that are going out of control, and we're circling the drain as we speak.
And Alex
on the show.
Jones might run MSNBC.
It's insane. There's too much. It's overload, right? If you think I'm going to sit there and fucking have a discussion about some religious stuff put on a public school door, I just don't have time for that shit. This is not the time to be fucking around like that, right? No. You had thought I was Antifa, 4000 BX9 BLM, Mr. I shaved my head and have a septum ring and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs a couple of weeks ago. You would think I was one of those people, the way I was getting treated. And
now they're your friends.
Now I'm finding out real quick that the Republican conservatives they don't like you. They're like, you know what? You've done your dirty work for us. You've made your jokes. You've had freedom of speech and stuff. Now you can just buzz off, you creep.
All I get on X, as you're telling this whole story, I'm just scrolling through here doing
boobs.
a quick counter.
It's all boobs.
It's a lot of boobs. It's a lot of F1, and then it's a lot of T-shirts that say, I may be low income, but I'll never be low income.
I've heard that before.
Then I need to change my algorithm because I've got some fucking over the top shit on mine that I'm like, this isn't even fucking fun anymore. Like you're making Twitter or formerly Twitter X not fun because of your stupid fucking social justice warrior thing.
You need to follow like Matt Wallace, who posted the Trump shooter, the kid, and put a caption that said, "This kid disappeared off the face of the planet after shooting Trump."
Hey, that gets back to kind of some stuff we've talked about already, right? And hey,
I thought that was pure comedy.
You think? Never mind.
Did it just click?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex is very fun.
I'm turning mine back to fun though. I'm turning off the negative stuff. If I see someone just fucking like blatantly being disrespectful and just like starting,
I don't know
any toxic behavior. I'm blocking you.
I don't talk to anybody on here.
I'm gonna block you.
Anything.
I don't either.
I don't do anything. If I find something,
you're just a watcher.
Funny, I might repost it. Like this one of the dog from, I don't know, Bluey that they zoomed in on the drawing on his crotch. He's got a boner. I mean, cartoon boners.
That's
are funny.
That is funny.
I think it's funny. Here's the chick from Dallas. She's
Dallas, the TV show.
No, this chick is from Dallas.
Oh, is she an influencer?
Yeah, she has her stuff out.
Yeah.
Here's a funny picture of Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
You know, this is what my thing is. This is mine. Max Verstappen, 4-time world champion.
Yeah, I got that.
This is beautiful. This is what I like.
Mine is fuck you,
like
die,
Max.
eat shit, and let me kick you in the nuts while you're dying and slit your throat and pee on it while you're just bleeding out and urinating
that's too
out.
depressing. You got to get rid of that. The cool thing is Instagram has a button in there where you can reset your algorithm.
Oh, really? That'd be cool.
Does it also link with Threads? Because that's part of Instagram.
Maybe, I don't know, but it says when you
All you see on
reset it,
Threads
what's going to suck is, here's someone getting shot in the face. It's the lady that got shot at the Capitol when she tried to run.
Oh, yeah, I saw the video.
So I finally got someone getting shot in the face.
Today?
No.
Is there a new video?
January 6th.
Oh, yeah, right.
The chick getting shot in the face. So,
Ash, what was her name? I forgot her name.
I can't remember either. Rest in peace. The thing is that, Killdozer. Killdozer videos I'll watch all day long.
Yeah.
That guy was awesome.
Your algorithm's not far off from mine.
No.
Like there's some, I've seen everything you're saying.
Those are the only two bad things I've seen.
Keep going. You'll get to it.
A girl blowing a stuffed bear in the middle of Times Square.
What?
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Blowing a bear?
Yeah.
Seems like it'd get a lot of hair in your mouth.
I would say so.
Or
felt. Can't be groomed well.
Here's an
This has a good trainer.
An MP5 with an MP5 with an AK-47 Woodstock. That's kind of nifty. Anyway, so just change your algorithm, man.
If there's a reset button, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. And if I need to just start yelling peppermint rainbow farts, peppermint rainbow farts, peppermint rainbow farts.
Is that
Come in 1 2 1 2 check 1 2 peppermint
is
rainbow
that
farts.
how you change your algorithms by yelling stuff into your phone like it's a walkie-talkie?
Like you got a direct line to Donald Trump. You're like, let me get the president on the phone.
I thought you were yelling coordinates for a bomb raid.
Yeah.
Peppermint rainbow farts. Peppermint rainbow farts.
Or that's some kind of weird call
Think
sign.
Taylor Sheridan's gonna steal that and put it in his World War II
Probably. Oh, is he
movie?
doing a World War II movie?
I mean, at some point he will, right?
Nah, leave that to Spielberg and Hanks.
You know he's gonna dabble in it.
Nah, leave it Spielberg and Hanks.
I'm waiting for him
Just
to
leave it over
approach
there.
us about the comedy.
That's
All right.
just
You
another one that fled the
guys.
country.
So what I
Trying
started
to
getting
make it
into
in the podcast world.
what I started getting into was
Yes.
when I played Reddit Roulette, I came across a subreddit called Salary,
I think I've
Uh-oh.
heard of this.
and people post their salaries.
Mhm.
And I think it's an interesting thing because you get to look and you see what people make if they're being honest, which most of them are. I mean, they're posting their paycheck stubs for the year to date.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have a radiologist who's worked 17 to 18 weeks this year. Their take home, well, they grossed $772,000.
Yeah.
Their take home was 408. But then you get some other people down here, like here's an artist that does, art on canvas.
He does vintage art.
Yeah, he or she has made $19,000 this year.
Well, that's terrible. That doesn't sound like a very adequate income.
Mm-mm.
An MRI technician
Yes.
for 1 week
$60,000. Just kidding.
took home $2,800.
All right. Yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
2 weeks for 2 weeks. $2,800.
That's someone with a postgraduate degree because
As
don't
an
you have
MRI
to do that?
technician,
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
it's a 2-year degree.
2-year degree. Yeah, right.
Required.
Right.
$2,800 take home. Gross was $4,000. But I like looking through here because you're just like, here's a 34 female maternity family portrait photographer in Washington. This year, she has grossed $342,399, which she's probably not going to report all to the IRS.
See, that's why I wouldn't even
don't.
fill out one of these surveys because I'd be like, I'm fucking getting busted by the C.
Well,
the
let's be
IRS
honest.
right
It's
IRS.
probably. I mean, how many Reddit accounts do you have?
I've blown
Yeah.
through as many of those as I have the freaking my X accounts.
accounts?
Yeah.
But a medical engineer has only made $71,000 this year. You start looking through here at these. A flight attendant, $32,000 this year
Yeah.
32,000.
is what they've brought home. Being a flight attendant
Seems like it would be higher than that.
for a Southwest.
A full time.
Don't look at me.
Well, it shows their hourly rate for a flight attendant is $35.50.
Yeah.
I thought they made a whole lot more.
I did too for some reason.
And that's what's cool
Maybe
about
it's
looking through
because
here.
they're always cunts to me, so I fucking
Whoa.
just was like, that lady has to be making twice what I make because she's being so mean to me.
An arborist went to college to get a degree in arborism.
That'd be a cool job.
$55,000 this year.
I'd do that. $55,000. Play with plants.
A union mechanic for a DoD contractor,
Oh, I bet that's up there.
$81,000.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't hold a candle to podcasting, but
Especially if you're Joe Rogan.
Well, that's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
or the JJTM
Podcast, yo.
But yeah, this was a cool little thing to find because I was like, "Whoa, people are really being upfront."
I'm not
about
getting
it.
drawn back in though.
To
I'll just
what?
go on their computer and look it up on with Safari or something. I'm not getting drawn back into Reddit. That drove me nuts. I think Reddit is way more brain rot than X. Don't you?
No,
You should try Blue Sky.
I'm not going to try Blue Sky.
no. There's way more factual news on Reddit than
There
there
is-
is on X.
There's that, but
Way
I'm talking
more
about
factual,
the fucking
straightforward.
fuck you immediately. If you make one little post like "fuck you," this is how you do it. You're trying to figure out what best plugins
think
to
you
get for
just-
mastering.
I think you don't do stuff right.
I just come in with my middle finger going "fuck you, man."
Yeah, why don't you just sit
Fuck
here
him
and
on.
observe and learn? I
I
mean,
just start yelling MAGA.
I can tell you how many times I've commented on something on
Reddit.
Reddit. It's probably maybe a dozen times in the 15 years I've been on here.
You're asking me to become a voyeur.
Just
Just
void.
watch,
Just
just
look
void.
around.
Yeah.
Voy.
Just voy. You don't have to argue with everybody. If you don't like it, just scroll on.
Yeah.
No, man. Peanut butter Twix is just as good as regular Twix. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I love peanut butter Twix. Fuck
I
yeah.
know, man. So there's that.
A pipe burst on a ski resort, and this lady, they shut down the ski lift, and this lady is right above this freezing water.
Oh, that happened a
spraying
couple
her.
months ago.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
And here's a picture of someone. Yeah. Just change your Reddit, man. All right, let's talk about the
Wait,
last thing.
you want me to ditch X and go back to Reddit?
Why can't you use both? You don't have to be stuck to one. I use both.
Man, I have enough already as it is. I don't need any more social.
So what you're doing is you're only using one
media.
news source. The thing we've talked about forever, you're only using one news source.
No.
Whatever pops up on X, you go with.
No, because you have several different news sources going into one source, right?
Not anymore. They're all going to Blue Sky.
Y'all want to do an advertisement for Blue Sky?
No.
Go ahead.
No.
I have no desire to go over there
Me neither.
at all.
Well.
You take your Blue Sky shit and get out of here. I've got enough social stuff.
Yeah.
And
I've
the
seen
more-
so many people
Fighter
saying,
planes.
The more
I've closed
social,
my X account, see me on Blue Sky. Here's the link. I've seen so many
which
of those.
is fucking stupid.
Is it just the
Like,
same thing as X or like Instagram? Is it the same shit? Just
It's the same thing as Twitter.
yeah,
It's
just
the
yelling
exact
at
same
people.
fucking thing. Yeah. But you haven't. X has been open forever. Twitter.
Yeah.
X. Okay.
Mhm.
You've built up a gigantic audience. Some of these places like WAPO and all that have millions and millions of followers. I'm going to close my account and go over to Blue Sky. You just trashed all your audience that
Yeah.
you've built up with, that you've got revenue from.
That's a
These
good
are people
point.
It's fucking
You have to turn your
stupid.
back on your audience if you do that, because a lot of people them like I don't fucking watch or listen to Alex Jones, but when he comes up,
I
on
will
Twitter,
when he's running in MSNBC.
Yeah, since The Onion brought
So-
InfoWars.
what's that's what I
pretty
wanted to
awesome.
talk about, and it's not
Yeah.
really in the show notes. Was how serious is this getting? The whole MSNBC being sold to
Elon Musk,
Elon,
and then Elon putting
yeah, or Joe Rogan with
Alex Jones.
in Rachel Maddow's position. How funny would that'd be the biggest pull down my pants and moon the whole world ever that has ever been done in the United States of America. And you know what? I fully support it.
I support it too. Who
I
gives
want
a
it to
shit?
happen.
Media
I want
is
it to
a
be
circus.
chaos.
That would be awesome.
You want
It's-
people to actually watch you?
There you go.
Bring it in. I'm not
Dude,
watching Rachel Maddow because she's fucking
Sucks.
annoying.
Yeah.
But you bring in Alex Jones to go in there and rant where I don't have to subscribe to InfoWars.
And just listen to
see
him
go
fucking
nuts.
have a bad day every once in a while, man.
Watch him yell.
I will
I
eat
will
your ass.
tune in and watch it in a heartbeat and grab so many samples from it
Yeah.
because it's fucking hilarious.
And no one will even
Yeah.
care. Like if someone, Elon, they pulled some audio today and we don't want to pay him. You'd be like, why? Was it funny? Yeah. Paid the man his money.
Who actually? Oh.
He doesn't
hear
really
that,
even
Elon?
have a
You
South
hear that?
African accent anymore.
Dustin, you hear that, guys?
He's been
You
neutralized.
hear that?
Yeah, I liked
You need some field reporters?
Rachel's meltdown.
I haven't
I
even
don't
seen
know-
it. I'll have to watch it afterwards.
See, you full on think that was real.
No, I don't think
she
it's
was-
real.
you-
I think
but-
it caught her off guard, and she didn't know how to react.
And so she went to just,
And
I'm
she
going to
had
cry.
this. She wasn't crying. She,
Yeah, it was crocodile tears,
it was
wasn't
weird, but it was like it was fun watching her not know how to respond to that in that instance. Like
Yeah.
she's just like I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know.
I'm just so sad.
I just see this picture and I don't know what to do with this.
Like you've run your mouth about half the
no,
country for
I don't know what to do.
fucking 4 years. You've trashed half of your country, the country that you live in, and people that watch you, and people that have paid for your stupid ass streams on your podcast or whatever, helped you out, and you just fucking like one person becomes the president, and you can't function anymore. Man, fuck you. That's weak people, man. Weak people. I can't do this. How many times have we gotten stuff sent to us in the middle of a show that's like a picture of you or me on some guy's hairy ass and been like, ooh, baby, fuck that.
Oh, I can't believe you're gonna buy
Ooh,
me.
that's awesome. I can't wait to see you after the show.
If someone wants to buy this podcast and put us out, I'll take a couple of $100,000.
Or if someone, Elon, needs some field reporters.
Yep.
Hello. Hey, guys.
You have a whole plan with this that I like that you
Guys.
started mapping out earlier
Dude,
today.
What do you think about that?
What's that?
We
like
could
it.
do that.
Yeah,
We could start a new company like that.
We don't want it. It's real funny that we talk about things on the show, and then other podcasts decide to do it.
Something that I did whenever I had my show?
No,
Like,
I
okay.
don't think Thomas has ever.
You were looking at me pretty intently. I was wondering what you're
No,
getting at.
Not looking at you. I'm looking at Andrew.
Oh.
Fuck, dude. This guy's all over the place.
Let's do a morning
This
show.
guy.
Boom, he starts doing a morning show.
This fucking guy.
Let's do a comedy show. Boom, starts doing a comedy show. I'm not talking about anything we want to do anymore.
Wait, he was hosting that? I thought he was just attending that comedy show at Hoppin last Friday.
Oh, there's one starting Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Are they doing it every
A
night?
panel.
Or
It's a
I'm
copy
not-
of.
they're doing Kill Tony style.
Yeah,
I remember you guys
Why
talking
isn't Kill
shit
Tony
about
gonna be fucking pissed?
that's. I
Drinks.
told him not to talk about it. That it's a Kill Tony thing anymore.
And I don't know.
That gets to. I mean, he's gone. Kill Tony's gone. Tony's gone after people.
Yeah.
No wonder they call him Kill Tony.
Have you ever listened to it?
No.
It's
Oh,
the
you
biggest
should.
podcast
Yeah, you'd like
in the
it.
world.
It's some funny shit.
It is. It's bigger than
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
It's
Damn.
killing it.
And it's been going for 16 years?
You
15
think
years,
he's got an
something
M
like that? It was one of the
series
first ones.
BMW?
He's got way more than that. Way more than that.
Like he's got McLaren money?
Yeah. Speaking of McLaren,
Not Malcolm McLaren.
Are we
he's
taking
dead.
the tour?
guess who didn't win
Oh,
the Formula One
yeah.
World Championship?
Such an awesome time. Such an
I'm gonna
awesome
say
race.
this. I'm gonna say this.
That race is so cool.
Vegas won out this year.
That
was a good race. It was fun.
Dude,
I like
yeah.
staying up late watching it. Going to bed at 2.
It was pretty rad. You know what? You know how I was freaking out during the qualifying and the practice sessions about the heat. You know what I've discovered?
About the heat?
The
There was
tires,
no
Miami
the
heat?
tires,
Oh,
the
heat.
tires not warming up.
Yeah.
It's because it's okay. So I remember doing the same thing and people having the same discussions last year about during the practice sessions and qualifying. And the thing is, I think the reason why they don't seem to have problems with that track after they get going on that track is because it heats up so quick and it stays hot through the race. Because
But
those
it didn't this time.
did too. Did you watch the race?
Yeah.
They got way better grip than they did in qualifying.
They
and
got
in
better
practice
grip, but the
sessions.
temperature never got up. They just got more rubber down. Is
No,
all
the
they did.
temperature. Oh, you mean the
actual
track
track
It's
temperature.
yeah, their tires heated up.
The
quicker.
concrete,
right?
like they showed
Yeah.
every once in a while, the asphalt did not get hot. And they also had a supporting race beforehand that helped heat it up,
Yeah,
which they didn't
It's-
have in the practices.
that's what's happening. That's why I always have the freak out session on the practice sessions and the qualifying. It happens to me on all the night races, honestly, because I'm like they're fucking having so much grip problems.
It's because the practice and qualifying
Two
don't
different
have
beasts.
they don't have the support races before them. They have them after. F1 is the first thing to practice and the first thing to qualify.
Yeah,
And then the Porsche
you got a
Cup,
green truck.
the Porsche Cup or the Lamborghini Cup or GT2 or
Yep.
F2, whatever will come in there. They'll do their stuff. But on race day, it's opposite.
Yeah.
It's a ramp up
That's
for the races.
The other thing
So
that
they
was
put
really
more
cool too is
rubber down.
the actual events that all the different hotels had going on. Like, dude, they would play a video of something that was going on. Like Mercedes had like 3 different hotel lobbies that were one was doing like you could sit in the VR setup, their practice setup, and take a few laps. And then one of the hotels I guess it could be that Mario Andretti outfit. They got a full on track that they were running. Like Mercedes or one of the companies was out there had a track days but it was go-karts and stuff. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah. The go-karts, the crazy mini golf they set up everywhere.
Yeah. There was just
That sounds
like all the events that you saw that was coming out on the webs, the Instagrams and the Facebooks. You're like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
We had a friend that was out there, and I'm waiting to see their report when they get back because I think they're still out there for a while. The other thing that Bo-Katan, what's her name?
Oh,
Plays her?
Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff.
Whoa,
She
don't touch
was
mine, please.
in The Win, I think, with a window view. She was up high.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And she had her laptop open to the actual Formula One race is they sat there in her and her husband sat there in the hotel room watching the race go below them.
Oh, that's cool.
As they're just,
that's cool as shit.
They had like a TV set up and a laptop set up and like an iPad set up and all that, and they're watching all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
As the cars were going below them.
I saw Chad
all
Grace.
excited about it.
I saw Chad Grace hook up. I think he lives out there though, so I'm sure he has a ton of hookups. But
you probably could go if you didn't piss him off.
I think we're past that, Chad.
Yeah, that's par for the course with you.
We're past that. Chad likes me now. Anyway, he had some cool, like some of the places he was getting. I was like, damn, that'd just be. I think I would have too much attention problems if I was walking on that freaking on the grid right before the race.
I tried to tell you guys, and this
sensory
is
overload.
I don't give a fuck about
Sensory
anybody
overload.
else. Anybody else. Anybody else.
Even Dre.
Any of our friends.
What
I don't
about
give a
Dre?
fuck about anybody in our F1 Bro Haas group.
You forgot about Dre.
I'm going to Vegas next year, and I'm probably going to Austin next year, and I don't give a shit.
And you
I'm
damn
not gonna
sure might go
pussyfoot
to
around.
might go to Miami too if there's a chance.
I probably won't go to Miami because that's work, but I'll go to Vegas because Vegas was cheap this year. Like it was half the cost of what it would have cost us to go somewhere cool in Austin.
What would be cool would be to hit all of this stretch. If you had that kind of money. That's Jerry Jones money right there.
I'd like to go down to Mexico City. You'd have to climatize there, and a lot of people don't put that into a factor.
Yeah.
You got to go down there. You're a mile high, and it's covered in smog. So you got to be.
And you got
prepped for
COVIDs
it.
running around all over the place.
That's racist.
What? COVIDs?
Not everybody in Mexico City has COVIDs.
No, I'm just saying all the lung stuff all at once.
But yeah, I'm going next year. I'm tired of sending y'all links to cheap tickets and cheap stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. Fuck y'all.
That's
See
cool
y'all there.
because I'm working on another end
I'm not
that's
in
freaking
F1,
apparently
so-
has a pretty good hookup out there.
I'm not part of that state.
In
See what
Vegas?
Mm-hmm. I didn't find it. I found out about it way too late this time, but
We
next
should have
year.
gone. Yeah, the whole Mercedes area to go to
Yeah.
get paddock access for practices
That was an insane special.
was under $400.
Yeah. There was some really good, and the whole week there was just new stuff coming out. Like, damn, we could still get that. When I sent that last text, like on after qualifying, I was like, we could still break right now and probably be all right.
Flights out there were, I think, at most 130, all the way leading
Yeah.
up to it.
Yep.
And they kept throwing out all these deals, and they kept saying that it was hurting. But if you go and you look, all the numbers and everything, it sold out.
Yeah,
There were
that's
no
good.
issues.
Nice.
I think we have
That's
three
the
really
biggest-
cool ass races.
Those two events are the biggest events
That's-
Vegas has ever had in their city when it comes to making money.
Damn.
This was nice. This was a good event. Everybody, you could hear the drivers after the race talking about, man, you could tell right off the bat when we got on the track. It was gonna be
Although,
fun.
Although,
a few of them were like, I think Max was smarting off when he said it. He's like, I started getting high in the car
Oh, really?
because
Because of all the smoke.
yeah, they
smell.
all complained about the weed and how much it was like. Max was, of course, he had to be kidding. Like, it's going to contact high, and it's not good to be in a car driving when all that's going on. But like Lewis,
I like how Russell's team was just totally talking shit about immediately partying. Like, didn't celebrate for like said thank you for about 5 seconds, and then was like, "We're gonna party, guys, tonight in Vegas." And everybody's like, "Yeah."
well, didn't he say
And
I was
then
going to fly out
Toto,
tonight?
yeah, Toto was like, "No, we have to fly out." And he's like, "No, I'm not. We're staying here." And
Yeah.
then Toto's like, "I think I'm going to have to find a way to stay too."
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
They have to be in Qatar
Yeah.
on now.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun.
They had to be in Qatar now.
What a-
This
what a
Tuesday,
crazy
I think they have to be in
life.
Qatar tomorrow.
Those guys amaze me, man. It's just amazing.
And the only other complaint was all them talking about the late race.
Yeah.
That it was screwing them up because they had to sleep all day to
They
be
just-
up all night and
Vegas
everything.
can't give up that income during the day.
Well, you can't shut down the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
for traffic issues. That's why
they'd have to shut down the whole freaking city.
Yeah.
Wasn't there
they
an
can't do
F1 event in Chicago at some point?
They're supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
They're talking about it.
Trying.
They're trying to. There was one in Dallas.
It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go to that one?
Well,
Yeah,
I
man.
wasn't born yet, but yeah. No, I
We were
think
hanging out. We were driving.
I think it was like 5, maybe.
Okay. I don't know shit about F1.
It was the worst F1 race in history.
I think they said it was one of the hottest in history too. Like the hottest temperatures that were ever
The
raced in.
winner, which was it?
It's February, wasn't it, or something like that? It was deep.
Was it Nigel Mansell that he pushed his car across the finish
Or was it
line?
April?
Oh my god!
Was it a spring?
It was in the middle of summer. I thought it was June or July.
Oh, was it June?
Yeah,
Let's look it up.
it was hot as shit. I sent y'all that article, but I
Yeah.
don't remember.
They got a lot of cool TV shows and stories too, like story shows on the F1 network, like app thing. I got. I'm impressed.
The
think-
Dallas Grand Prix in July 8th of
Oh,
1984. Yeah.
Hot.
In 1984.
It raced around through downtown and around Fair Park. And yeah. Then the Dallas Grand Prix was just regular Grand Prix racing, and that went on forever. Like, I remember being,
Few years.
I thought I was like in junior high when it finally stopped, right?
I remember seeing commercials
There's
for that on
voicemails.
local TV.
We have some?
We have 2 voicemails.
2 voicemails.
Someone actually called?
Yes.
Let's see here. It's the end of the show, so let's see.
Let's listen to it.
Let me pull it up.
Spanksgiving to everyone.
Let's see.
Sounds like a 2012 show title.
Oh, it is.
Spanksgiving.
Let me log in here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up. I didn't know if anybody ever. Oh, here we go.
You going screenless?
You ready? Let's do this.
Yep.
We got a couple here.
Thomas, you got the delay button ready?
At the end of the show,
That's
we're
not
gonna
in
we're
my
gonna listen to
contract.
these. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Jerry Jonestown Massacre Boys. It's your old buddy, old pal, Jeffrey Lord, Con.
Con?
The south side of Fort Worth. I wanted to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, gobble, gobble, and all that good stuff. Just wanted to say hey and tell you guys that I'm really thankful that we're friends. We've been friends now probably about a decade, I guess. And so, I'm really thankful that I got to know you guys and that we became good friends. We've gone camping and fishing and gone to local shows together and, all that good stuff, man. I love you guys and I hope you have a great show. And I just wanted to call and say happy Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up next. And so Merry Christmas, happy holidays and all that good stuff. If you don't have your tree up yet, you're good. After Thanksgiving, you can put it up and put up the lights and we'll all get in our Yuletide mood. Anyways, I don't have anything to say. Other
He
than
did say nude.
thank you for being a friend.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
He should do a Christmas story reading.
That was awesome.
We should make him do the night before Christmas.
Like sit down and have him actually record it.
Yeah.
And then we play it on a show.
He reads it to us.
And we'll put sound effects and everything in it.
Here comes
That'd be
Santa
kind of
Claus.
cool.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Thank you, Jeffrey Lord. We love you too. We appreciate it.
Praise the Lord.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And you'll be in here at the end of the year. We'll announce that here in a minute. Here's the other voicemail.
Hey boys, Javier here. I forgot to leave a voicemail. I am watching some new show with Ted Danson on Netflix. Besides the point. Speaking of Netflix, Christmas Day there's going to be football games, which was new to me. So hopefully it doesn't suck as bad as the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
God, that was awful.
In more news, Dallas Cowboys, are you happy with the win? No. I think I am because I hate shitty football and I hate shitty sports. So am I excited about the win? Yes. Was it an entertaining game at the very end, like the last 10 minutes?
That was.
Yes. United, are we excited about Amarin?
Yes.
I know he did great with Sporting. And they beat the brakes out of Man City.
Yes.
So that's really good to see. City, by the way, hasn't won a match since, I think,
So I can't just get
Halloween.
away from this.
Before that, correct me if I'm wrong.
Am I not going to get away from this the whole
and other
season?
stuff, F1, Max won. I saw y'all are excited.
Yes.
And also, I am excited to watch that F1 movie with Brad Pitt. Can't wait to see it.
So sexy.
What else? That's pretty much it. That's all I can think of. Anywho, that's all the sports that I'd like y'all to bring up. I'm going to go back to the living room now and watch TV with my girlfriend, and
that's a fun
y'all have
sport
good
too.
show.
What, watching
Cheers.
TV with your girlfriend?
Oh, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
He's very pleasant.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Very polite.
I like it when Javier calls in. It's very pleasant, very calming. It's like, hey guys, everything's going to be okay, man. Javier says we're going to have.
I still want to do his sports show. I want to come over there and give radical Cowboys opinions and tell them the inside and outs of how
This
everybody
team?
hates that place right now.
Yeah, man. But we had a cool game, though, at least.
I mean, do you think we'll beat the Giants this
chaos.
week?
No.
You don't think so?
You think they're going to live on a prayer again? Wow. Wow. Wow.
Taxidermy bear.
Air McNair was murdered. What?
Anyway. Yes.
We had,
Happy
we had
Thanksgiving.
another call, though. You didn't play it.
Where?
Someone got released from prison.
Oh, shit.
Did you delete it, man?
No, I
It's
got it right
very
here.
disrespectful
Are you ready?
to our friends.
Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Hey,
Although you said this sounded like
it's
me.
Kevin. I'm out of jail. Call me.
It's not my number.
What
but it does sound
what
like
is the
me.
number?
Is that it?
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying the
is it
number.
local? Because last
No.
time it wasn't local.
No, it's back.
So he's out.
It's out.
Look out, landman. Because this guy,
He could take your land.
he could be out. There could be a tornado kind of brewing up down in South Texas.
Well, we've reached the end of the show. And this is where we talk about what we're thankful for. Go ahead, Matt. What are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? Realistically or just freaking podcastically?
Well, do you want to be realistic? I mean, this is where you pour your heart out.
Well, pregnant dolphin, I want to die. I'll pass.
You can't be serious and pour out your heart.
See, I knew this was
on
going
the
to happen.
air, can you?
I'm thankful to do a great podcast show with two bros that I've known forever and get to tell funny jokes and kick each other in the balls and make people laugh on occasion.
Maybe.
When
they're not angry at us.
When they're not angry at us and they're not getting, I don't know.
Next month, we're going to turn this around to where you're not angry at us anymore. Whoever you are that's angry with us. We're going to
turning
force
a
you to
new
love us. We're going to force our love on you.
We're not
Force
going to
it
have
hard.
sex with any women until this world gets right.
Till people like us again.
I'm going on a sex strike.
I want to say what I'm thankful for is that 46 years ago today,
And two.
no one was killed in the tragic turkey accident in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
When Les Nessman decided to throw turkeys out of a helicopter because he thought turkeys could fly.
Yep. Classic. And that's what you're thankful for?
Everybody have a good time.
I'm also thankful for being able to do this.
Stay away from the
Be silly.
politics at the dinner table, please.
Tell your uncle to shut
Yes.
the fuck up when he wants to start talking about Trump.
And $20 is $20, so we'll let that decision be yours.
How about you?
I'm thankful for being the reason by proxy that you two guys even know each other.
What?
And that you and that you've also
He's the glue.
Fits us together.
and that you guys also invite me on to be your guest
Very
fairly
nice.
frequently.
Well, now you're the EP. What is it?
Yeah.
EDP?
We're still working on the title. We'll get you
ETD,
some business cards made.
Executive Technical Director.
We're working on
ETD.
cards.
So you're the ED.
Yeah. And also, I think we made it through this election with a lot of support. People were like, they didn't agree with us all the time, but, for
Oh,
the
yeah,
most part, they were like,
It's always
hey,
going to happen.
we appreciate you guys keeping it real and telling us your opinions and not beating around the bush like some other places. But, then there were some people that were upset, but
There were
they
some
probably
people
weren't going
that
to listen to us that
shaved
long
that
anymore.
bush off.
Or shave their
That
hair
was their
off.
protest?
That's what I was talking about. The bush
Oh.
on their head.
Oh, I thought you were talking about out of protest, women were shaving their woohoo.
No. They shaved the bush off
I
their
like
head.
my story. My version's way better.
That they shaved that bush.
Yeah.
I don't want
like
anybody
that
in
story
here, so
about
I'm
it.
going to clean it up and shave it.
Until
make it
Jerry
look neat.
Jonestown Massacre changes their attitudes about life, I'm shaving.
That's no different than from the hippie, the hippie culture because everyone grew their hair out in protest of Vietnam. Now it's just like having a long hair if you're a dude's no big deal. I bet that back then it just wasn't.
I think men should start shaving their armpits, man. I'm just over it. I'm over armpit hair.
I only shave mine if they like really itch.
What if it's around honeymoon time?
Still not a fan of
or
a big
anniversary.
bush.
Anniversary time.
Never gotten there.
Well, you start off small, like a landing strip, and then you progress. That's what you do. I like Parkers.
Like the fourth show in a row. You had to throw that in there. All right. Well, my watch is telling me it's time to go to bed, so we're out of here. Until next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
Have a good 4-day
Be safe.
weekend. Don't die during Black Friday.
Send us cool pics of your family getting together and partying. There's more.
And on Thursday morning.
I'm
going to be on Andrew's show.
You and Richie, man.
He's having a morning show on Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, he asked me to be there.
What?
It's before the game, and I'm going to come at you with some fun Thanksgiving facts.
Wait, is he still expecting a traffic report on Thanksgiving Day?
I think he is.
You better set your alarm, Stubbs. Set your fucking alarm.
All right, we're out of here. Good night.
Red pants.